game today. Testing 1 2 1 2. Okay, testing. He just wanted to make sure that he had some audio. So I'm going to just talk for a second here, and then I'm going to give him a call, and we'll be ready to go. Okay. Leave the audio going until I give you another thumbs up. When I give you another thumbs up, then it'll be a point to you to start shortly. Okay? Thanks.
Brother-in-law, his daughter plays for Snow.
Oh, what's his name?
Sydney. Sydney, number 23, little left-hander.
Okay, did you get some audio then? Okay, let me check. Right, let me run up there and check. Okay, like that. Testing, testing, 1, 2. You got it now? Okay. Testing, testing. Hopefully you've got something, Doug. I'm going to give you a call. Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. Audio levels are okay, Joe. Levels are okay. Testing, 1, 2. Just make sure that we run it so it does not get up into the yellow. Okay. Test, 1, 2. Testing. Have we got any audio now? Hi, Doug. Are we okay now? Yeah, I will text you Joe's number and give that to you. So anytime. Yep. You tell me and we'll point at it and go. Okay, thanks, Doug. Thank you. And a good evening, everyone, and welcome to Badger basketball action on KMTI AM 650 on Centricom.com and on YouTube.com/SnowBadgerTV. Gary Chedester along with Red Jackson bringing you the Snow College pregame show. Snow College ranks among the nation's top 10% in student success. Turn on your education and visit snow.edu. Okay. Thank you very much, and joining us here on the pregame show, Rhett, and we just got word that he is going to start Darian Nebeker, so he will start the 3 sophomores tonight. Darian Nebeker in place of Matt Norman, kind of a change from what they've been doing. I think Coach really wasn't sure he was going to do that. I'm kind of glad he did, just to give Darian Nebeker that honor of starting in his last game here on the Snow College floor.
To be a good team, you have to have players that accept roles and are comfortable in them and embrace them. That's Darian Nebeker.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's good enough to, he could justify in his own mind, hey, I deserve more minutes, I deserve this, and he just accepts his role. He's really good at it. And you know what? Outside of some shooting, because Josh he's been lights out from beyond the arc. I mean, he's a great shooter and he's really helping the Snow, but outside of some shooting, Nebeker can pose some problems for Slick. He's great off the dribble. He can rebound his position, and he's a pretty dang good defender. So I'm glad he did it.
I am too. And you've only got 3 sophomores on this team, so why not? It's not going to make a huge difference. And Matt Norman, I think, can come off the bench and give you that scoring punch that you might need.
Yeah, and I was kind of reiterating back, Matt was like 6 of 9 the last time that we got a chance to do a game together here on this court, and some of those were deep threes.
Right.
He's shooting really good, and that really does help Snow and their all-around game, but I'm glad that Darian gets that opportunity today. So.
Blast from the past here. We got former Snow College Badgers joining us here at the Activity Center. Good to see you, Jake.
So yeah, I think it's an interesting lineup. It gives them a little more length and maybe even a little bit better defending and rebounding, which is something that starting 5 can't hurt anybody.
Right. And a change also with Salt Lake Community College. The last time these two teams played, Ed Chang was a starter. He has moved into coming off the bench, and they will be starting Christian Popula, the 6'4" redshirt sophomore from Las Vegas, in the game this evening. And the Badgers are going to honor the sophomores. Those 3 sophomores are Branson Blackner, the 6'4" sophomore from Cedar City, Braden Johnson, the 6'7" sophomore from Draper, and as we mentioned, Darian Nebeker, the 6'6" sophomore from West Jordan. So honoring them, and their parents are here to support them as well, and honoring them with a photograph taken by Kyle Perry, who is the, I don't know if he's the official or unofficial team photographer, but does a good job, and that's a nice keepsake. They actually started that back with John Judkins when John was the head coach here.
Well, it's a really nice culture thing that these players have earned that, and that's something they can hang on a wall and always have for the rest of their lives. I always give Kyle a bad time when he comes down to the high school, and we're talking to lift that camera that he has. No wonder he's got such big biceps, you know. It's his workout every time he lifts that camera.
Well, and he's got two, so
yeah,
you know
he's double whammy today.
he's shooting two at a time. All right, we're going to take a timeout, and we'll continue with more on the Snow College pregame show. When we come back, we will have these current standings for the Scenic West Athletic Conference and talk about the games today and on Saturday, which wraps up the regular season, and then the tournament, which begins next week. Snow College has assembled the best quality, most affordable, and flexible offerings in online education. Visit snow.edu. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
I got the whole world in my hands. I got the world safely in my hands. Oh.
With a 3% cash bonus on balance transfers, a Mountain America Rewards credit card can put the whole world in your hands. Imagine the memories you'll make with a same-day cash bonus and rewards like event tickets and travel rebates. It's easy to transfer a balance through our mobile app or at a branch. Get your 3% cash bonus today.
When your family comes to visit, does your internet seem to slow down? All those extra devices can chew up your bandwidth in a hurry, making your internet seem sluggish. Give your internet a boost with the Family Up plan from MTCC and make everyone happy. For a small fee, Family Up plans temporarily increase your internet speed while your family is here and go back to normal when they leave. Now everyone will love coming to your house even more. For more information and pricing, give MTCC a call today at 835-2929 or visit us at manti.com.
Zions Bank has been committed to community, integrity, teamwork, trust, and value for over 145 years. The reason? That's when the first customer walked through the front door. And ever since, Zions Bank has shown that customer service isn't just a department, it's in everything we do. For established principles you can count on, Zions Bank is for you. You'll see these principles in action at zionsbank.com or any Zions Bank branch. We haven't forgotten who keeps us in business, a division of Zions Bank Corporation and a member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Snow College pregame show. Snow College is the nation's finest transfer institution with campuses in Ephraim and Richfield. Visit snow.edu. And again, honoring the sophomores here before the tip-off. That is Branson Blackner, Braden Johnson, and Darian Nebeker, the three sophomores for the Snow College Badgers. And they are already part of a region championship because they got all three of them got quite a few minutes playing last year, and they ended up winning the Scenic West Athletic Conference Tournament, or the regular season, and then won the Region XVIII Tournament. Went down to Arizona Western and got beat out, or they would have been had a trip to Hutchinson, Kansas.
And they, last year, it's really hard to win the regular season and then turn around and win the tournament as well. And
right.
And so that really is a remarkable feat. And you're right, all three of them played a big role on that team. And then they're making a great run again this year.
So Darian Nebeker, Braden Johnson, and Branson Blackner, the three sophomores for the Snow College Badgers, as the Badgers take on Salt Lake Community College. Let's take a look at the standings. Salt Lake Community College still undefeated, and it's been a while since a team has gone through the regular season undefeated. in the Scenic West Athletic Conference.
And you have to tip your hat to them, because you and I did a game in early December where they were discombobulated.
Right.
And the team from, I can't remember which one it was, Central Wyoming or something, came in here in that kind of preseason tournament and took them down pretty easily. And we were like looking at each other like, this is weird, but they've righted the ship, and they've demonstrated that they're a great team, and it's going to be a really fun game tonight, because I think Snow's playing their best basketball.
I agree. So Salt Lake Community College 10-0 in conference play and 24-4 in overall. Snow College 7-3 in conference play, 16-12 overall. The Badgers have wrapped up that number 2 spot in the Region XVIII Tournament, and they will most likely play the College of Southern Idaho. We're going to try to keep abreast of the game going on up in Twin Falls. Utah State Eastern plays College of Southern Idaho. The winner of that game will be the number 3 seed, and that will be who the Badgers face. It'd be really nice to face Utah State Eastern and not face the home team in that first game, but we'll see what happens tonight. College of Southern Idaho right now is a half a game behind Utah State Eastern with a record of 4-7 in conference play, and Colorado Northwestern Community College with a record of 1-10. Snow College Badgers coming into this game, they played the Bruins fairly tough. The first game that we played here, it was close until about 3 minutes and 52 seconds remaining. That's when they got the breakaway foul. They made the bucket, shot 2 free throws, and got the ball. It was a 6-point turnaround right there, and actually 8 if you count the fact that the Badgers missed a shot that turned into that fast break. And from that point on, the Badgers really didn't have much of a chance.
It was a fantastic game, and your memory is exactly like mine. The game turned on the you say the breakaway, which looked like the Snow defender went for the ball, and they hit him with an intentional foul. So you got the basket to count, they got the 2 free throws, then they got the ball, and I think it was a 2-point game, and they cashed in 6 straight points, and then it pushed it right out to 8-point lead, and Snow never could quite catch him. And then winning up in the Taylorsville campus is always hard. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I think Snow's actually playing even better basketball. The crowd's going to be great. It seems like whenever you pull up in the parking lot and you see the bus with SLCC on it, it just umps your adrenaline, So the Horn Activity Center is going to be rocking, and I just think it's going to be a great game, and Snow's going to give it all they got.
All right. So players to watch for Salt Lake Community College, the starters for sure. Asa McCord is a real key player for the Bruins. He kind of does it all. He can shoot the 3. He gets rebounds. He can score inside. But everything goes through Justice Hill. Justice Hill, the 6-foot redshirt freshman from Little Rock, Arkansas, is the point guard. He's the one that makes things happen for the Bruins. He penetrates. He dishes. He can shoot the shot from the outside as well. So however things go with Justice Hill is kind of the way things go for the Bruins.
And I think one of the reasons why that first game that they played, we were talking about here at Snow College earlier in the season, is I thought that the Bruins had a hard time getting Justice Hill going. The Badgers did a good job at team concept defense, because no one really on Snow's teams has the foot speed, but that's why everybody plays help side, and that's why everybody plays the gaps. And I thought as a team concept, they've made Justice Hill have to work for everything, and I think you're right. That's a key again tonight.
It'll be interesting to see how the Badgers come off the bench. Taylor Miller played really well. I think that was his first game back when, no, that's not right. Taylor Miller came back against CSI, but Taylor hasn't played against the Bruins except up in Salt Lake, so maybe they'll be able to use him a little bit more. Jonah Roth is always one that coach says, I need to have more confidence in him and play him. We'll see how that turns out. We're getting ready for the national anthem and the tip-off for this game, so we're going to take another timeout. You're listening to the Snow College pregame show. Get a quality education that's affordable and fun at Snow College. Visit snow.edu. We'll be back after this.
No matter how you connect, Centricom delivers fast, reliable internet and powerful whole-home mesh Wi-Fi throughout your home for intense gaming, easy sharing, and buffer-free streaming on every device all at once. With experts ready to help. Connect to faster internet. Connect with Centro Wi-Fi. Connect to now. Call or click Centricom.com to upgrade your internet today.
CO Building Systems in Ephraim manufactures a complete line of pre-engineered metal buildings of all sizes. Plus, they are your headquarters for custom metal roof and wall panels for your home or business, including all trim and accessories. All of their roof and wall panels are available in several gauges and over 20 different colors. For a free cost estimate or more information, contact CO Building Systems in Ephraim. 800-262-5347. That's 800-262-5347. Online at cobuildings.com.
Benjamin Franklin must have had dental and oral health in mind when he said, "An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure." Douglas Dentistry offers many preventive dental treatment options, including checkups and cleanings for the whole family. Hi, this is Dr. Douglas. Let us care for all your family's dental health.
Douglas Dentistry is located in Ephraim at 41 West, 700 South, across from Los Amigos. Ask about our in-house dental benefit program for those without insurance.
Call 283-3800. That's 283-3800. And remember, prevention is the best medicine.
My name is Richard Anderson. I'm one of the general surgeons working at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, Utah. My trajectory was not into surgery at first. I decided to become a research scientist, but I had no opportunity to work with people. Since moving to this area, I have made lasting friends, lifelong friends, and I have enjoyed providing the same sort of quality surgical care that they can obtain in Salt Lake or Provo, but with more prompt and certainly more personal service.
Little Caesars Pizza in Nephi and Ephraim boasts the most cheese and the most common toppings at the nation's best prices. Family parties, work crews, office staff, or athletic teams all benefit when Little Caesars is asked to tame our hunger. From hot and ready to deep dish and everything in between, everybody wins with Little Caesars. Give Little Caesars Pizza a try today, and you'll still be wearing a big old smile tomorrow. That's Little Caesars Pizza, 462 North Main in Ephraim and 1010 North Main in Nephi.
Sanpete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West, specializing in structural steel fabrication and erection. Sanpete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hale Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. Sanpete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time, at 685 East Main in Moroni. Call 800-261-1026, 800-261-1026, or sanpetesteel.com.
Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital wishes the Badgers all the best, both during the game and in everyday life. We are proud to be a Snow College sponsor. Intermountain now offers Connect Care, which gives you access to a healthcare provider 24/7 from your own home on a smartphone, tablet, or computer for one low price. Just download the app to use, keeping you close to home for your health care. Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital, helping people live the healthiest lives possible.
My mom told me to not take a class before 8 a.m. my first semester. Mom told me the library was the best place to study. Mom told me to get involved on campus. My mom told me that Snow College was the best place to start. And don't tell my mom this, but she was right. Coming to Snow College was the best decision I've ever made.
Snow College is accepting your application right now. To get more information or schedule a campus visit, go to snow.edu. That's snow.edu. At Snow College, it is all about you.
Welcome back to the Snow College Activity Center. Gary Chedester and Rhett Jackson with you. And we apologize, we didn't have an interview with head coach Rob Nielsen earlier. We had a few technical difficulties in getting the game on the air, but we do have a great game coming up here for you tonight if we can get the flag back up. We had all kinds of issues getting the flag to come down, and Coach Rob Nielsen said, yeah, anybody can get the flag down, but can we get it back up again? And that's going to be the question. So let's take a look at the starting lineups. First for the Salt Lake Community College Bruins. They will go with Asa McCord, the 6'6 sophomore from Saratoga Springs. Justice Hill, the 6-foot redshirt freshman from Little Rock, Arkansas. Christian Popula, the 6-foot 4-inch redshirt sophomore from Las Vegas, Nevada. Spencer Johnson, the 6'5 redshirt freshman from American Fork. And Matt Gray, the 6'8 redshirt freshman from Orange, Australia. Spencer Johnson has already committed to play for the Cougars next year, BYU Cougars.
Well, that
so he'll have 3 years.
It doesn't really surprise me because Salt Lake always has Division I talent. And
right.
They it seems like they're they're kind of a pipeline, and because of their urban setting, they're a great place for Division I programs to stash maybe academic non-qualifiers or what have you, stash them there in an urban area and get back access to them. So congratulations to him.
Yeah, that's really the goal, isn't it, for these kids that are coming to a JC, whether it's for grades or whether maybe somebody just overlooked them and didn't think they were quite ready to come here, hone their skills, and move on to a Division I school. And one of those players for Snow College is going to be Trey Farr. There's a really good possibility he will be at a Division I school next year and not come back and play his sophomore year here at Snow College.
Yeah, we've talked about that. Oh, I think we're going to get a spontaneous haka here.
I think, I don't know if it's spontaneous, but this is Hawaiian night. Everybody that came wearing a Hawaiian shirt or something Hawaiian got a free T-shirt. So to be able to tie that in, those that are watching on TV or watching some of the Snow College football players do the haka and try to get the team fired up. Mainly Polynesians, but I see D-Bob out there, D-Bob Bailey.
Well, that gets a little energy in the Horn Activity Center right there. That gets your juices flowing. But I was just going to say, we've talked about Trey Farr before, and he is a Division I player. I firmly believe that, especially as he works on his outside shooting. He's got a really polished post game, and as he kind of bulks up and gets a little more muscle on, he is a Division I player.
I agree. So let's take a look at the starters for the Snow College Badgers. They will go with Darian Nebaker, the 6'6" sophomore from West Jordan, getting his first start in quite some time for the Badgers. Trey Farr, the 6'9" freshman from St. George, Utah. Traden Christensen, the 6'7" freshman from Saratoga Springs, playing the point guard position. And then the other two sophomores, Branson Blackner, 6'4" sophomore from Cedar City, and Braden Johnson, the 6'7" sophomore from Draper, Utah. Snow College Badgers will need to play a near-perfect game, I believe, to be able to knock off Salt Lake Community College here at home. They've got to guard the boards. They've got to get the rebounds, keep Salt Lake from getting any second and third opportunities. And in my opinion, they also need to be able to hit their threes. The Badgers need to hit threes to be able to open things up on the inside for Trey Farr.
You and we're doing a mind meld here because that's exactly that. You know, if they can hang in there on the glass and then shoot a little bit higher percentage from beyond the arc than normal, then this game's going right down to the wire. I concur exactly with you. I really like what Snow has been doing. They need to dot those I's and cross those T's, and that happens by limiting your opponent to one shot, not giving Slick another opportunity near the basket, and then they just push that 3-point percentage up a little. Even if it's just 1 or 2%, that's going to be 6 to 8 points, and easily done. Easily said. I guess I could say it's a simple equation, but simple doesn't always equate to easy. But we're not going to be doing anything unless this flag gets put back up in the rafters.
So we did get the flag down for the national anthem, but we need to get it back up, and I think it's a battery problem. And does anybody have an extra watch battery to be able to put in the remote here to get the flag back up?
We get
Gary McKenzie.
We can get Gary on a ladder with some athletic tape, and maybe we can roll it up and tape it up.
We might have to. This might take a while. Let's take this opportunity for another timeout, and we'll get this sorted out and be back with more. We want to thank our regional sponsors for bringing you Badger basketball. That's Snow College Zions Bank, CO Building, Centricom, High-Speed Internet, Shepherd's Carpet, Central Valley Medical Center, Robinson Transport, Sanpete Steel, Douglas Dentistry, Little Caesars in Ephraim and in Nephi, Intermountain Sanpete Hospital, MTCC Channel 3, and Mountain America Credit Union. We'll be back with more right after this.
Spanish Fork's best kept secret, Shepherd's Carpets has opened a new location here in Richfield. Shepherd's offers everything from carpet, vinyl plank, as well as vinyl, hardwood, and laminate. Shepherd provides estimates, installation, and carpet binding. Make Shepherd's your total flooring source. Come in and see us at 410 North Main here in Richfield, Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 6, Saturday from 10 to 4. Call us at 435-865-2025. That's 865-2025.
I got the whole
with a 3% cash bonus on balance transfers, a Mountain America Rewards credit card can put the whole world in your hands. Imagine the memories you'll make with a same-day cash bonus and rewards like event tickets and travel rebates. It's easy to transfer a balance through our mobile app or at a branch. Get your 3% cash bonus today.
Little Caesars Pizza in Nephi and Ephraim boast the most cheese and the most common toppings at the nation's best prices. Family parties, work crews, office staff, or athletic teams all benefit when Little Caesars is asked to tame our hunger. From hot and ready to deep dish and everything in between, everybody wins with Little Caesars. Give Little Caesars Pizza a try today, and you'll still be wearing a big old smile tomorrow. That's Little Caesars Pizza, 462 North Main in Ephraim and 1010 North Main in Nephi.
Welcome back to the Horn Activity Center and Badger Basketball on KMTI AM 650, Centricom.com, and also on YouTube.com/SnowBadgerTV. Head referee came over just before this break was over and said, we're probably looking at 10 to 15 minutes because they had to get maintenance over here. Then somebody did something, switched the battery around or something, and we got the flag up off the field, so we're ready to roll here. The Badgers and the Bruins. The Scenic West Athletic Conference. Tip is controlled by the Badgers. Darian Nebeker with the ball. Over to Traden Christensen, and Christensen will cross the timeline and give it back to Nebeker. Nebeker gets a pick out high, pulls up the dribble and goes to Farr. Farr, a couple of dribbles to Blackner. Blackner, give and go to Trey Farr. Farr, baseline jumper on the way, short, no good. Rebound, Traden Christensen. Back to Blackner. Ball didn't touch the rim, so we're down to 7 seconds on the shot clock. Traden, look to penetrate, goes back to Johnson. Johnson for three, off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound, Matt Gray.
Good man-to-man defense there by the Bruins.
Popula over to Asa McCord, shoots the three, off the mark, no good, and the rebound comes down to Trey Farr. Farr over to Blackner. Blackner comes up the right side of the floor and gives to Nebeker. Nebeker dribbles between his legs and gives it up to Johnson. To Blackner, back to Johnson, he'll shoot another three. This one off the mark, no good as well. Almost tipped in by Spencer Johnson. And now the Badgers going to get called for a foul. And it's on Darian Nebeker, his first, and the first team foul.
He was just kind of trailing Johnson and tried to do one of those little pickpocket things and got a piece of the elbow.
Inbounds comes in to Christian Popula, and Popula will start the offense. And now give it to Justice Hill on the left wing. Hill gets a pick, now penetrates, pulls up, shoots the 8-footer, off the mark, no good. Rebound comes down to Branson Blackner. Blackner penetrates, pulls up, kicks out to Nebeker on the left wing. Nebeker inside to Farr. Farr jump hook with the right hand is good.
Fantastic seal by Trey Farr, and then the quick turn off over his left shoulder.
Matt Gray probably has had a little bit more success than a lot of the other players against Trey Farr. Good job by Traden Christensen to cause the jump ball.
And I think you're right, because Gray is bigger and he's stronger. And he is, he's fairly athletic for his size. But that was a fantastic post up by Farr.
On the jump ball, Salt Lake will keep it. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Asa McCord launches down the middle for three and hits it.
And that was a nice looking stroke.
Right off the inbounds play. The Badgers didn't get out quick enough. Nebeker gets by Johnson, goes to the baseline. Now pulls it back out. Goes to Johnson. Johnson top of the key. Couple of dribbles to Branson Blackner. To Christensen. Christensen looks inside for Johnson. Johnson posts up, kicks it back out. Traden penetrates. Leap and leaner on the way. Nice move. Traden Christensen.
It's when he's at his best, off the dribble, attacking the rim.
Popula quickly down. He'll back it out. Now penetrate into the lane. Puts up the shot. Uncontested. No good, but Matt Gray's right in front of the rim to put the putback back in.
The penetration attracts the defenders, and then the offensive rebounds there for the big guy, Gray.
5-4, Bruins on top by one. Branson Blackner penetrates, kicks back to Nebeker. Nebeker with the layup, it's good.
There again, that Nebeker layup set up off Blackner's penetration.
So we seesaw back in top. Badgers on top 6-5. Asa McCord penetrates, Draws the foul. No! I thought Trey Farr was there, but they're going to call Trey for the blocking foul. Not too often that happens.
And if we get a replay, I think he was positioned okay, but I think he's probably inside the circle.
And they're going to give Asa McCord free throws. So McCord at the free throw line to shoot 2. Second team foul on the Badgers. Free throw by McCord is on the way and good. He has 4.
Ace has got a really nice shooting pocket and stroke and follow through.
And McCord will shoot a second. Free throw on the way and good. So he hits them both. McCord with 5. He leads all players on the floor right now. Johnson crosses the timeline, guarded by McCord, hands it to Nebeker. Nebeker double team. Gets away from the double team, finds Branson Blackner in the corner. Now inside to Trey Farr. Nebeker fakes, dishes. Blackner out of the corner, shoots the 3. Back of the iron, no good. Tipped out by Farr, and Traden with the rebound. Blackner reloads and shoots again, off the mark, no good. And Johnson with the rebound. Badgers down by 1. This is their third. Traden Christensen, and the pass was a little short. Justice Hill. Baseline, throws it way out high. Now penetration by Matt Gray to McCord, back to Gray. Gray underneath the basket, goes up for the shot and lays it in.
Made the extra pass, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Very unselfish.
Traden Christensen, now the biggest lead for the Bruins, a lead of 3, 6-9. Branson Blackner fakes the 3, penetrates, kicks it back out to Traden. Now to Johnson. Guarded by Matt Gray. They've got a mismatch somewhere. Trey Farr guarded by Asa McCord. If they can get it to him. Traden Christensen penetrates and kicks. Johnson to Nebeker. Needs to shoot. Nice double pump fake. Puts the shot up and hits it.
Oh, late in the shot clock.
Oh my goodness.
But he didn't get rattled. The pump fake to create the space and then drilled it home.
The second pump fake.
Yeah, that was
the first
beautiful.
one nobody went for, and the second one got somebody off the ground and he was able to get the shot. Hill fakes the 3. Out high, top of the key, guarded by Johnson. Over to Spencer Johnson, and Johnson hits the 3. Spencer Johnson, his first bucket. And the Bruins now up by 4.
And it's a recipe of poison. They can kill you off the dribble, and then they got great shooting as well.
Foul is going to be called on Justice Hill as he was trying to guard the taller Braden Johnson.
And that's the other thing is if Salt Lake's going to switch all these screens, eventually one of the bigs is going to get on Justice Hill. And Justice has a great skill set, but he's not very big. And so whenever they can post him up, that's where the ball needs to go.
You're right. Tutu Majok checks in for the Bruins. As well as, I think it was James Lee, wasn't it? And for the Badgers, Matt Norman checks in. And Branson Blackner gets a rest. Traden needs to inbound. Finally gets it into Braden Johnson, guarded by Asa McCord. Badgers working around the perimeter. Darian Nebeker guarded by Spencer Johnson. Leaves it for Braden Johnson. 3-point shot off the mark, no good. Traden Christensen in their battles, can't come up with it. Trey Farr had the ball. And now there's going to be a foul called or a timeout?
There better be a foul call because Tutu Majok just
dove on somebody.
Just jumped on Farr. So I'm glad they called that and didn't bail him out with a jump ball.
So Tutu picks up his first foul, second team foul, and the Badgers will have the ball on the baseline. Lob way out high for Trey. Trey goes to Matt Norman, launches the 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebound Spencer Johnson. Here come the Bruins. Justice Hill. Left wing, gets a pick up high. Penetrates, pulls up from 15 feet. In and out, no good. But the rebound right underneath the bucket. Tutu Majok.
Just a good box out, and he just had too good a position.
Matt Norman fouled from behind. Kind of a hard foul on James Lee, I believe, is going to get called for it. It is James Lee, his first. Third team foul, and the Badgers will have the ball on the baseline.
You just kind of have a feeling this is important possession right here for Snow.
Traden needs to get it in, does to Trey Farr. Farr backs in on Majok. Nice pump fake. Majok went for it. Trey steps underneath and lays it in.
2-2, meet my spin cycle.
Justice Hill penetrates. Wrap around to Majok. Majok underneath the basket, and he lays it in. And again, Justice Hill made that happen.
That was a beautiful pocket pass.
Darian Nebeker, top of the key to Traden Christensen. Back to Darian. Guarded by Spencer Johnson. Crossover dribble. Kicked out of bounds. They give it back to the Badgers. Ed Chang is going to check in. And coming back is Christian Pupula. We're under 14 minutes to go. Badgers trail by 6, 16-10. This is a media timeout. We'll take the timeout as well. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
It's time to supercharge your internet with the fastest speeds in the area from Centracom. Get ready for high gear downloads that power buffer-free streaming, gaming, sharing, and surfing. And fire up all your devices at once with reliable speeds amplified by Centra Wi-Fi, our whole home mesh Wi-Fi system. Get on the fast track to a powerful online experience. Call or click Centracom.com to supercharge your internet today.
I'm Dr. Chris Karish, orthopedic surgeon with a subspecialty in sports medicine. Central Valley Medical Center has state-of-the-art operating rooms and the latest orthopedic equipment to provide me with the tools to perform safe and minimally invasive procedures. I've had the opportunity to treat athletes from my own sons to the NFL. I provide a wide variety of treatments to get you back on your feet and enjoying your life. Come see us here at Central Valley Medical Center where we can treat you as a friend and not a medical record number.
Welcome back to the Horn Activity Center on the campus of Snow College. The Badgers with the ball, trailing by 6, 10-6. Traden Christensen lobs it way out high for Braden Johnson. We just got an update in Twin Falls. It is Utah State Eastern 6 and CSI nothing. Braden Johnson guarded by Ed Chang, and too much hand check there, and Ed Chang picks up the foul, his first and the fourth team foul.
Chang's he's tall and athletic, but not quite the foot speed that Braden Johnson had coming off that ball screen.
Not too often that they play Tutu Majok and Ed Chang at the same time, but they do have them both out on the floor now. Taylor Miller has checked in for the Snow College Badgers. Traden penetrates, dishes down low, off the hands of Matt Norman, out of bounds. Traden maybe a little bit out of control that time.
Yeah, and then let's give Salt Lake credit. They really clogged the paint there, and the driving lane was very, very teeny.
16-10, Badgers down by 6. Pupula out high. Gives it to a new player in the ball game, Adam Hess. There's the shot from the outside, no good. Rebound, Traden Christensen. Point guard out and running for the Badgers. Tries to leave it for the trailer. Stepping out of bounds, though, is James Lee.
Lee made a really nice play, but his momentum carried him out of bounds, fortunately for Snow.
Badgers to inbound on the baseline once again. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Into Braden Johnson. Stripped away by Chang, but he gets it back. Now to Taylor Miller on the left wing. Miller, one dribble, went up for the shot and had it blocked easily by Pupula. Pupula now on the fast break. To Hess in the corner. He's a three-point shooter. You got to watch him. Cross to James Lee. Penetration, kick. Ed Chang fakes the three. Goes to the hoop. Draws the contact. Doesn't make the shot. And good defense by Traden Christensen and the rebound by Trey Farr. Traden launches the shot out of the corner. No good. Rebound Hess. Here come the Bruins once again running. James Lee. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Taylor Miller. Taylor Miller, his first, third team foul on the Badgers.
Well, then it could have been worse. I mean, you see a lot of officials get caught up in the moment and give an and one. The official was very clear that it was on the ground, so in a way that might be a pretty good foul.
Nate Duckworth is going to check in. Traden Christensen gets a rest. Ed Chang very late coming back. He must have thought it was the other ball. Shot out of the corner by Hess, hits the bank board from the corner. So the Badgers with the rebound. Norman penetrates, puts up the shot. They're going to say no good. He was fouled before. And the foul is going to be called on Adam Hess. That's his first and the 5th team foul. I think what makes this Salt Lake team so dangerous is they are so deep.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter who they bring in off the bench. They can all play. Duckworth hits the 3 as he comes off the bench.
Well, that's a good sign because the 3-point excuse me.
Matt Norman's going to get called for a flop. They didn't take away the bucket, though.
No, they're just giving him a warning. And I didn't even see him. I was busy watching Duckworth's shot, but it was a great sign that Duckworth heats up because they're going to need 3-point shooting tonight.
They are. Badgers have clawed back to within 3, 16-13. And now we're going to have an offensive foul. That is going to be on Tutu. That's his second on Tutu. 6th-team foul on the Bruins.
Well, Duckworth, Nate kind of sold that one too. I mean, he's I think it was a moving screen, but he helped make sure the officials blew the whistle.
Badgers get the ball in the backcourt. Taylor Miller with it. He'll cross the timeline, picked up by Christian Papula. Duckworth behind the screen from Trey Farr, picks up his dribble, now goes in the left wing to Matt Norman. Inside to Trey Farr, got a push in the back from Gray, no foul called. There's the jump hook, it's good. Trey Farr with 6.
He's so good in the post because he's got so many ways to hurt you in the post. He can finesse you or power you.
Love that jump hook that he's got. Bruins with the ball. Papula, nope, James Lee. James Lee picks up his dribble, now goes to Ed Chang. Ed Chang loads and locks the 3, shoots an air ball.
Well, you're going to live with Chang taking 3-pointers. But I was just going to come back to Trey's jump hook, as you mentioned. That jump hook, such a nice shot, and it's you can't defend it.
Right.
It's an indefensible shot. It's kind of Jabbar's skyhook that just there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Well, I've got my wish. I've got Jonah Roth and Trey Farr on the floor at the same time right now for the Badgers. Matt Norman goes to the baseline, skips it way out high to Duckworth, fakes the pass and shoots the 3, and it's good.
Oh, man, deked him with the pass fake, created the space, and then drilled another one home.
Badgers have taken the lead here, but inside the dunk goes to Matt Gray.
Gray giving the rim a little therapy.
Well, that didn't slow down the crowd much at all. Taylor Miller, he dribbles between the legs, shoots the 3 way off the mark. Out high, Duckworth gets the rebound. And the Badgers will reset. Inside Trey Farr, guarded by Matt Gray. Farr double teamed as Asa McCord comes over to help. Somebody's got to be open. It's Jonah Roth. Shot off the way, no good. And the rebound comes down to Lee. James Lee pushes it up the floor, goes right at Trey Farr. And I think Trey's going to pick up foul number 2. Well, they're going to call it on Jonah Roth. So Jonah Roth picks up his first. And that is the 4th team foul on the Badgers. At the free throw line is going to be James Lee, the freshman from Washington, D.C. will shoot 2, and the crowd gets into it. Free throw is off the mark, no good, short. Hard to believe that today was, I don't know that we ever got above freezing. It was a pretty cold day because I'm looking across the way there and we've got guys in short pants and girls in swim trunks. And,
to be young again, Gary.
Second free throw by Lee on the way. It's no good, long, but the rebound comes down to Johnson. Johnson shoots the shot. He's off the mark. Here come the Badgers on the run. Taylor Miller over to Duckworth. Duckworth backs it out. He's guarded by Matt Gray. There's a mismatch. Now to Taylor Miller. Miller on the right wing. Gets a pick from Roth. Goes to the hoop. Throws it into the corner to Duckworth. Duckworth penetrates again. Puts up the shot. Nice shot by Nate Duckworth. Kind of a circus shot. He's got 8.
What a lift off the bench.
Asa McCord fakes the 3. Kicks to Matt Gray. Now to Christian Papula. Papula wants to drive, pulls up, shoots the shot, long, no good. Rebound Matt Gray. Great, dishes down low beautifully to a cutting Spencer Johnson who lays it in.
There's an offensive rebound that you could star so far in the game, just where you thought Snow had got to stop.
20-20, we're tied inside Jonah Roth. Nice pump fake. That shot was off the glass, giving the bucket.
And Snow College making the extra pass and setting up their teammates. Man, it's been a well-played basketball game.
Jonah Roth's shot was blocked, but it was after it had hit the glass, and so they call a goaltending. Who was that? Was that Popula that got way up high and
I didn't see it.
Swatted that away? Nebeker and Branson Blackner will check in at the next dead ball for the Badgers. Bruins out high, Justice Hill. Over to Johnson. Johnson fakes, penetrates, puts up the shot. Good. Nice move with the left hand for Spencer Johnson. I haven't noticed that part of his game. Jonah Roth for the Badgers. Leaves it for Farr. Farr jump hook. Good.
The floater.
And you've said it before. He can hit you face in the basket. He can hit you with his back to the basket. Boy, this game has gotten fast, and now Trey Farr has just picked up foul number 2, 5th team foul. And going to the free throw line is going to be James Lee to shoot 2.
So I think
nope, Christian Popula.
I think Coach Rob's going to have to adjust his who he's subbing for. I think Nebeker's going to have to bring Farr out. Yep.
So Trey gets his second foul with 8:45 remaining here in the first half. And the Badgers at the time, had a 2-point lead. Let's try to remember that as Popula hits both free throws. He's got 2. Hill, pressure man-to-man defense against Duckworth. To Matt Norman, across the court to Jonah Roth. He couldn't hold on to it.
Well, I think I understand the skip pass. You just got to catch it. That was just an unforced one.
We're tied at 24 with 8:30 remaining here in the first half. Bruins out high with Justice Hill, guarded by Duckworth. And he gets called for the travel to wipe away the 3.
It was just a quick kind of almost a James Harden step in, step back out.
Well, and James Harden gets away with it because he's in the NBA, but we're in JC ball. They're not going to let him do it. Thank goodness.
And that took a basket away too.
A 3-pointer. Nebeker on the right wing. Gets a pick out high from Jonah Roth. Nebeker almost loses it out of bounds. Goes back and corrals it. And then Johnson gets called for the foul. Spencer Johnson, his first, as he tried to go for the steal. 7th team foul. So at the free throw line will be Matt Norman. Well, that lead has been evaporated up in Twin Falls. CSI now leads Utah State 16-11.
16-5 run.
So Matt Norman at the free throw line to shoot 1-and-1. First one is off the back of the iron, but the rebound Jonah Roth. To Blackner, to Duckworth, and the Badgers will reset. Inside, Nebeker leaves it for Roth. I don't know why he didn't go up strong with it. Duckworth to Roth. Roth missed the layup, could not finish. And the Badgers missed a golden opportunity. Asa McCord penetrates, missed the shot, but the follow-up by J. Allen Tovar, who's checked into the game. Bruins back up by 2. Duckworth blocked from behind, but the foul is going to be called on Justice Hill. That's going to be his second. So Justice Hill picks up his second and the 8th team foul. So Duckworth will go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
And Hill's had a fairly quiet half, and he's going to have to sit a while too.
Justice Hill has not scored, but he has set up some people for some easy shots. Duckworth, free throw, good. Duckworth leads all scorers with 9.
Yeah, he's been great off the bench, and he's those types of impact performances to knock off Salt Lake. You're going to have him, and you're going to have to maybe have more than one.
Duckworth takes his time. Second free throw, good again. So Duckworth, the first player into double figures, he has 10. 2 free throws, a 2 and 2 threes. Papula to Johnson, to Ed Chang, to Lee. Lee looks inside from the left wing. Dribbles over near the top of the key. Throws it to Ed Chang out of the corner for 3. Good.
Well, you play the percentages. That I guess he'd be the one that you probably want shooting 3, but he sure knocked that one home.
So the Bruins up by 3, 29-26 with just under 7 minutes to go. Nebeker double team, throws the cross-court pass, knocked away. Duckworth comes up with the loose ball to Branson Blackner. Nice fake. Penetrates, kicks, Nebeker from right down the pipe, and he hits the 3.
Right top of the key, and great job by Blackner to set him up.
And we're tied at 29. Ed Chang launches another 3. This one off the mark, no good, on the rebound, Johnson. Braden Johnson crosses the timeline with a right-handed dribble. Now to Matt Norman. Duckworth, guarded by Papula. Nebeker out of the corner, shoots another 3 and hits it again.
That's a great sign, because he's electric off the dribble, and when he starts hitting 3, he's almost unguardable.
So Nebeker now with 10 and Duckworth with 10. Papula to the top of the key. Over on the wing to J. Allen Tovar. Ed Chang out of the corner for 3. Fouled, and he hits it. Ed Chang hits the 3. He's got 6. Fouled by Branson Blackner. His first, 6-team foul. And Chang will go to the free throw line, a chance at a 4-point play. We've got a timeout on the floor with 5:58 remaining. We're tied at 32. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
I got the whole world in my hands. I got the world safely in my hands. Oh.
With a 3% cash bonus on balance transfers, a Mountain America Rewards credit card can put the whole world in your hands. Imagine the memories you'll make with a same-day cash bonus and rewards like event tickets and travel rebates. It's easy to transfer a balance through our mobile app or at a branch. Get your 3% cash bonus today.
You no longer need to worry over missing teeth or dentures not fitting correctly. Douglas Dentistry offers tooth replacement options, including complete dentures, partial dentures to bridges, dental implants, and much more.
Call 283-3800 so Dr. Douglas can improve your smile. That's 283-3800, or visit Douglas Dentistry at 41 West, 700 South in Ephraim, across from Los Amigos.
Try us online at douglasdentistry.ephraim.com or find us on Facebook. This is Dr. Douglas. Let us take care of and improve your dental health.
Welcome back to the Horn Activity Center on the campus of Snow College. The Snow College Badgers and the Bruins are tied at 32 at the free throw line, shooting 1. A chance to convert on the 4-point play is Ed Chang. Ed Chang with 6 points on 2 3-pointers. We ought to mention, too, he's also got 2 air balls on 3-pointers.
He's not bashful.
No, he's not. Free throw is off the mark, and the rebound, Darian Nebeker. Here come the Badgers pushing it up the floor. Matt Norman, not shy either, and he hits the 3.
Well, he shouldn't be shy. He's been shooting lights out, and the 3-point shooting starting to warm up for the Badgers, and that's a great sign.
I think it's the headband. Ever since he put the headband on. J. Allen Tovar fakes the drive. Now to Ed Chang. Ed Chang fakes. Tries to back in on Nebeker. Tries to step underneath. Boy, he covered a lot of territory without dribbling the ball. How did he do that?
Great big step.
Ed Chang now with 8. And the Badgers lead by 1, 35-34. In the corner, Norman for 3. Off the mark, no good. The Bruins saved it. I don't know how. And here come the Bruins after the rebound. Inside, shot up and good by Spencer Johnson.
Great back cut along the baseline and a nice pass.
Pass by Papula. And the Bruins back on top by 1, 36-35. Duckworth wanted to penetrate, goes out to Blackner, now to Johnson. Fakes, doesn't take the shot. Blackner will take the long 3 and hits it. Branson Blackner finally on the board as he gets his first bucket.
Yeah, they kind of disrespected Branson's range, and he made him pay.
Tell you, both he and Matt Norman can shoot from way outside. Spencer Johnson penetrates, pulls up from the 15-foot line, missed the shot, rebound Blackner. Here comes Snow College. Darian Nebeker all alone for three. Too much time maybe. Johnson almost had the rebound. Oh, wow.
Oh, my.
That is a highlight, folks, those that didn't see it. James Lee elevated from about 8 feet out and went in and hammered it home.
That draws some oohs and ahs. If you're a basketball fan, that's what it's all about, no matter whose colored jersey's doing the damage.
That ties it at 38. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Turn this into a Douglas Dentistry timeout. Your first choice in dentistry and overall oral health. From general dentistry to sedation dentistry and teeth whitening, Douglas Dentistry. Call 283-3800. And checking the Central Valley Medical scoreboard, Central Valley Medical Center has added a full-time pediatrician to their experienced medical team. Dr. Gordon Duvall heads the new line of pediatric services. In the first half with 7 minutes to go, it's CSI 24 and Utah State Eastern 19. Here at the Horn Activity Center, it is 38-38.
I would venture to say that's one of the best dunks we've seen all year.
I agree. James Lee elevated from way outside the paint and hammered it home. Badgers with the ball. Matt Norman launches the three. It's off the mark, no good. And the rebound comes down to J. Allen Tovar. Over to Justice Hill. Hill wants to penetrate, throws it down low for Asa McCord. It's the dunk.
This is an unselfish team. They've got a lot of talent, but they play well together. That's a prime example of them making the extra pass for the dunk.
Matt Norman out high, guarded by Hess. To Johnson, top of the key. Johnson to Nebeker. Nebeker penetrates against Asa McCord, goes right past him and lays it in.
That was a gorgeous move. He just used a stutter dribble and then used the backside of the rim to protect his layup.
40-40, we are tied with 3 minutes to go. Hill launches the 15-footer, no good. Asa McCord tips it out. J. Allen Tovar hits the three.
Wow. Then you get another versatile player like Tovar who can dunk on one possession, then step out and hit a three on the other.
Nebeker leaves it for Johnson. Johnson fakes the three, goes right to the hoop, puts it up off the glass, no good. Intimidation maybe a little bit by Tovar. And here comes Asa McCord. Bruins lead by 3, 43-40, with 2:30 to go. Hill goes right by Johnson.
That time Salt Lake got a mismatch where Braden Johnson had to switch out on Justice Hill, and that's just too much speed. So actually it's a decent foul, even though it's going to send Hill for a 1-and-1.
Duckworth is going to check out, and Traden Christensen back in for the Badgers. Notice that the two dunks have happened since Trey Farr has been on the bench, though.
Yeah.
You know, Trey can stop that inside play, even though one of them was on a fast break, but without Trey in there, that kind of hurts the Badgers. Justice Hill, his first point of the game, and it happens with 2:30 remaining in the first half. And he hits both free throws. He's got 2, and the lead is back to 5 for the Bruins. Johnson to Traden. Badgers work it around the perimeter. Looking inside for Johnson. Traden goes strong. Puts the shot up high off the glass. It's good.
He's great off the dribble. He wants to get to the rim one-on-one. He's going to get there.
And he's so strong. He can take the body and still get the shot up.
Yeah, he's a really good player when he attacks via the dribble.
Foul is going to be called on Traden Christensen, his first. 8th team foul on the Badgers, and back to the free throw line is Justice Hill. Taylor Miller in. Branson Blackner comes out. Badgers only one player with 2 fouls, and it's Trey Farr. Justice Hill, free throw, good. Justice with 3. J. Allen Tovar checks back in, and Matt Gray comes out. And Justice Hill's second free throw is good again. Hill 4 for 4 from the free throw line. In the last matchup with the Badgers, he was 5 for 5 from the free throw line. Traden penetrates, spins. Oh, come on. That's horrible. He was falling down before he even got close.
Well, the other thing is that when a player's making a spin move, it's really hard to call that a player control foul because they're in complete control because they have to be in control to spin.
Right.
And so that one hurt.
So Traden Christensen gets foul number 2 as he went into the paint, spun, and Christian Papula drew the foul. So Duckworth is going to check in and Traden will come out. And the Bruins will have the ball in the backcourt with a 5-point lead, their biggest lead of the game. Just a couple of minutes ago, we were tied.
Almost looks like Snow's gone to his zone.
Out high is Hess. Almost stolen away by Taylor Miller, but Hess recovers. Hess makes a nice move into the paint and kicks it back out for Papula. Papula, one dribble to Hill. Hill launches a long three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, Darian Nebaker. Here come the Badgers. Taylor Miller to Johnson. Johnson shoots the three. In and out, no good. Rebound, Hill. Hill pushes it up the floor. Papula into the paint. Out to the corner. Three-point shot on the way by Hess. Off the mark, no good. Darian Nebaker looked like he got fouled. And what are they going to call?
They're going to say it was off Darian, but you're right.
It's just out of bounds.
You thought out of bounds, but I thought Tovar kind of banged into him, made him lose his balance, or I think he'd have secured that rebound.
So Bruins with the ball on the baseline with the 5-point lead, 47-42, and 1 minute and 1 second to go. Asa McCord, three-point territory. Stops his dribble, passes around to Hess. Now to Hill. Hill looks at the three, guarded by Duckworth. Penetrates, dishes down low beautifully, but the shot is off the mark, no good. Where's the technical? Tovar hangs on the rim for a good 5 seconds and nothing was called. Johnson, right wing. Penetrates, goes to the baseline, pulls up, nowhere to go, gets it out to Matt Norman. Now to Duckworth, top of the key. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Johnson all the way, lays it up over his shoulder with the right hand. Braden Johnson's first 2 of the game.
Now they're going to have, at halftime, of course, we've seen him get really streaky, but they're going to need more point production out of Braden to win this game.
Shot clock is off. 8 seconds on the game clock. Justice Hill way outside. Penetrates with the left hand, kicks it out. Hess for 3, and he hits it. Adam Hess hits his only bucket of the first half. It's a big three-pointer as the first half comes to an end.
I was going to say, that one hurts. You've played really good defense. It's late in the shot clock, late in the game clock, and they drill a 3 on you.
So at halftime, the Badgers trail by 6, 50-44. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the Snow College halftime show for you right after this.
Now's a great time to go deep at Little Caesars in Ephraim and Nephi. Try the hot and ready deep dish lunch combo with 4 slices of Detroit-style deep dish pizza with pepperoni and 1 20-ounce Pepsi product. Makes my mouth water just thinking on it. Hey, you can also go deep with a deep dish 3-meat treat and the deep dish ultimate pizzas, and you'll have a hard time wiping that satisfied smile off your face. Go deep today at Little Caesars in Ephraim and Nephi.
A lot can happen when your sidekick is a dog.
I got this.
That's why I use Zelle in the Mountain America app. It makes sending and receiving money fast and easy. So Kicker and I can keep the adventure going.
Zelle is now in the Mountain America mobile app. Quickly send and receive money from almost anyone with a bank account in the U.S.
Kicker, my sleeping bag.
I've got this.
All with the convenience and security of the Mountain America app.
When your family comes to visit, does your internet seem to slow down? All those extra devices can chew up your bandwidth in a hurry, making your internet seem sluggish. Give your internet a boost with the Family Up plan from MTCC and make everyone happy. For a small fee, Family Up plans temporarily increase your internet speed while your family is here and go back to normal when they leave. Now everyone will love coming to your house even more. For more information and pricing, give MTCC a call today at 835-2929 or visit us at manti.com.
Are you worried about paying for college? Do you wish there was an affordable option that didn't sacrifice quality? Snow College. It's got to be the best kept secret in the state. Compared to my friends at bigger schools, I paid my tuition, housing, and books for less than their tuition costs alone. I even had enough left over to go shopping. To save my money. Can you actually edit that out? My dad listens to this station.
Snow College is accepting your application right now. To get more information or schedule a campus visit, go to snow.edu. At Snow College, it is all about you.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast. CO Building Systems in Ephraim manufactures a complete line of pre-engineered metal buildings of all sizes. Plus, they are your headquarters for custom metal roof and wall panels for your home or business, including all trim and accessories. All of their roof and wall panels are available in several gauges and over 20 different colors. For a free cost estimate or more information, contact CO Building Systems in Ephraim. 800-262-5347. That's 800-262-5347. Online at cobuildings.com.
And a good evening and welcome to the Snow College Halftime Show. Snow College is the nation's finest transfer institution with campuses in Ephraim and also in Richfield. Visit snow.edu. Gary Chedester along with Rhett Jackson with you. Let's check the individual scoring first off for the Bruins of Salt Lake Community College. They were led in the first half by Spencer Johnson with 9 points. Off the bench, Ed Chang with 8. Off the bench, J. Allen Tovar with 7. 6 points for Matt Gray. 5 points for Asa McCord. 4 points for Tutu Majak off the bench. 4 points for Justice Hill, all from the free throw line. 3 points for Adam Hess off the bench. 2 points for James Lee and 2 points for Christian Popula. The Snow College Badgers were led by Darian Nebaker. Came on strong in the last part of the first half. He has 12. Nate Duckworth with 10. And for the first time since I've been doing the games this year, the Badgers are led by 2 bench players. Well, I guess not. Darian Nebaker got the start tonight. But normally he is off the bench. So 12 for Nebaker, 10 for Nate Duckworth, 8 points for Trey Farr. He did get into some foul trouble. In fact, things really kind of started to turn there when Trey picked up foul number 2, but he has 8 points in the first half. Then it spread out quite well. Traden Christensen with 4, Matt Norman with 3, Branson Blackner with 3, Jonah Roth with 2, and Braden Johnson with 2. So far, the Badgers, you've got the stats, and we'll take a look at those in a second, but the Badgers haven't been able to all consistently hit that three-pointer yet.
Yeah, we'll like you say, we'll get into that, but it's been a little bit, and without Duckworth, who came in and drilled 2 in close succession, they've had a hard time being consistent from beyond the arc.
All right, we'll take this opportunity for another timeout. We'll continue with more on the Snow College Halftime Show. Get a quality education that's affordable and fun at Snow College. Visit snow.edu. We'll be back after this.
Benjamin Franklin must have had dental and oral health in mind when he said, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Douglas Dentistry offers many preventive dental treatment options, including checkups and cleanings for the whole family. Hi, this is Dr. Douglas. Let us care for all your family's dental health.
Douglas Dentistry is located in Ephraim at 41 West, 700 South, across from Los Amigos. Ask about our in-house dental benefit program for those without insurance.
Call 283-3800. That's 283-3800. And remember, prevention is the best medicine.
Open a new Mountain America Visa credit card with 0% interest and put the whole world in your hands.
I got the whole world in my hands. I got the whole world safely in my hands.
Imagine what you can do with 0% interest on all purchases through May 31st of next year.
Safely in my hands.
Apply today at macu.com/0.
San Pete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West, specializing in structural steel fabrication and erection. San Pete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hale Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. San Pete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time, at 685 East Main in Moroni. Call 800-261-1026, 800-261-1026, or sanpetesteel.com.
Intermountain San Pete Valley Hospital wishes the Badgers all the best, both during the game and in everyday life. We are proud to be a Snow College sponsor. Intermountain now offers Connect Care, which gives you access to a healthcare provider 24/7 from your own home on a smartphone, tablet, or computer for one low price. Just download the app to use. Keeping you close to home for your health care. Intermountain San Pete Valley Hospital, helping people live the healthiest lives possible.
Spanish Fork's best kept secret, Shepherd's Carpets has opened a new location here in Richfield. Shepherd's offers everything from carpet, vinyl plank, as well as vinyl, hardwood, and laminate. Shepherd provides estimates, installation, and carpet binding. Make Shepherd's your total flooring source. Come in and see us at 410 North Main here in Richfield, Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 6, Saturday from 10 to 4. Call us at 435-865-2025. That's 865-2025.
Zions Bank has been committed to community, integrity, teamwork, trust, and value for over 145 years. The reason? That's when the first customer walked through the front door. And ever since, Zions Bank has shown that customer service isn't just a department, it's in everything we do. For established principles you can count on, Zions Bank is for you. You'll see these principles in action at zionsbank.com or any Zions Bank branch. We haven't forgotten who keeps us in business. A division of Zions Bank Corporation, N.A., member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Horn Activity Center and the Snow College Halftime Show. Snow College has assembled the best quality, most affordable, and flexible offerings in online education. Visit snow.edu. Badgers trail it 50-44 in a very tough, fast-paced first half.
Well played first half. That was good basketball, and both teams absorbed some body blows from each other, and they both did some things that they really liked. Fouls, and took a toll, probably more so on Snow College, simply because Salt Lake has a little more depth. But it was a very well played first half, and both teams can go in and have some good things to talk about at the halftime. And I think you'll see adjustments made at half will definitely have a say in how this game ends up.
Salt Lake's largest lead in the first half was 6, and largest lead by the Badgers was 3. We did have the game tied for a little bit, and we had a couple of lead changes as well. In fact, 12 times we had lead changes. That was kind of the first when we had the odd number going back and forth. What jumps out at you the most here as you take a look at some of the stats?
Yeah, the stats are quite interesting actually, and this is when we say the game was very well played. Here's the proof. All right, Salt Lake had 11 assists versus 1 turnover. You're plus 10 in the ball management. Well, how did Snow do? Pretty darn good too. 10 assists versus only 3 turnovers, so they were plus 7. Both teams took care of the ball. They were crisp. They made the extra pass, so the quality of basketball was very apparent. Shooting was both teams shot the ball quite well. Salt Lake actually shot 18 of 35 for just right around 51%. They were 6 of 13 for 46 behind the arc, so that's really good shooting. And then they were 8 of 11 for 72% from the free throw line. Snow College 18 of 33 for 54%, so that's really good shooting. They match field goals. They matched 3-pointers, 6 of 17 for Snow. So they didn't shoot quite as good a percentage as the Bruins, but they hit just as many.
Right.
So 18 field goals for both teams, 6 3-pointers for both teams. Here's the difference. Snow College, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. The difference, 6 free throws. The difference, 6 points.
Wow. Not too often that the stats are that clear about what the difference of the ball game is, but you hit the nail on the head. It's the free throw line. So let's give you an update here on the Central Valley Medical Center scoreboard for an update or for an appointment with pediatrician Gordon Duvall. Call 623-3246. In Twin Falls, the CSI Golden Eagles have really extended their lead, and they now lead at 41-27 at the half. So a 14-point halftime advantage for the Golden Eagles over the Eagles of USU Eastern.
CSI is going to be hard. That's going to be really hard to overcome. So, no matter how this game plays out, the Badgers know that they'll be, most likely getting CSI in a a conference semifinal. But the matter at hand here is they've got to. Trey Farr's got to get back off to another good start to start the second half, and it's really important. He needs that third foul needs to happen. I'd say he needs to get at least 8 minutes of quality play before that third whistle.
I agree with you. All right, thanks for joining us here on the Snow College Halftime Show. Snow College ranks among the nation's top 10% in student success. Turn on your education and visit snow.edu. We'll be back with the start of the second half right after this timeout.
Are you not sure what to major in? Do you wish there was a place you could figure that out? Snow College is for you. It gave me a chance to be really involved in lots of different areas. My professors would actually talk to me and answer questions about my career options. At Snow College, not only did I figure out my major, I'm prepared to major in it.
Snow College is accepting your application right now. To get more information or schedule a campus visit, go to snow.edu. That's snow.edu. At Snow College, it is all about you.
Is your internet constipated? That's right, you heard me. Do you
suffer from the buffer?
Don't suffer anymore. Get things flowing again with gig internet speeds from MTCC. Our fiber to the home network gives you the speeds you need to do your business. Go gig today and let the internet flow. Side effects may include smooth video streaming, incredible online gaming experiences, the ability to use multiple devices at the same time, and an overall feeling of giddiness. You may even giggle. It's that fast. Some restrictions may apply, not available in all areas.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
A lot can happen when your sidekick is a dog.
Kicker!
I got this. That's why you use Zelle in the Mountain America app. It makes sending and receiving money fast and easy. So Kicker and I can keep the adventure going.
Zelle is now in the Mountain America mobile app. Quickly send and receive money from almost anyone with a bank account in the U.S.
Kicker, my sleeping bag!
I've got this.
All with the convenience and security of the Mountain America app.
Welcome back to the Horn Activity Center. Gary Chedester and Rhett Jackson with you, bringing you the action as the Snow College Badgers trail it by a score of 50-44. And we get set to play the last 20 minutes here in this contest. Lady Badgers dropped a tough one to the Salt Lake Community College Lady Bruins. And the Lady Badgers are pretty much set in that number 4 spot. So they will play next week on Thursday night in the Region XVIII Tournament, which is being hosted by CSI. The Badgers will play, I believe that game will be at 5 o'clock. We'll have it for you right here on KMTI. We'll also have it for you on Centracom.com and on YouTube.com/SnowBadgerTV. We'll have that game with Jacob Habel and Joe Williams will bring you the action on that game. And all of the games from the Region XVIII Tournament will be streamed live on Snow Badger TV. Badgers will start with the ball here to start the second half. Branson Blackner way out high. Looks like the Bruins have gone to a 3-2 zone. Inside Trey Farr, out to Braden Johnson. Braden, high post to Trey. Trey shoots the 15-footer off the mark, no good. Rebound the point guard, and Traden Christensen lays it back in.
It's a really nice luxury to have a big point guard that can go down and rebound his position.
I need to look at the stats for him. He's got to be in the neighborhood of 5-6 rebounds almost every game. Hill penetrates, goes to the ground, no foul called. Badgers out and running, 3-on-2, but stolen from behind by Christian Popula. Ahead quickly to Hill. Hill under his hand gives it to Matt Gray, who misses the dunk.
He mistimed his steps and then lost track of the ball. He was just off balance as he elevated.
Skip pass, Branson Blackner for 3. Good. Branson Blackner with 6.
Well, that's one way to make them pay.
And what are we going to have here?
Flop warning on Justice Hill.
On Hill. Okay.
So what a big play that is you give up, you blow the dunk, and then Branson comes back and rubs a little salt in your wound via the 3.
Badgers have clawed back to within 1 here, 50-49. Justice Hill out high, guarded by Branson Blackner. Goes by him, kicks out high to hit Gray. Gray into the corner, Spencer Johnson. Johnson's 3 is off the mark, no good. Tip. Ball loose on the floor, and the Badgers go down and tie him up. It's going to be Trey Farr tied up Asa McCord, and it'll be Bruin ball with 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Really, this first minute, you can't ask for anything more than a 5-point turnaround where they Slick blows the dunk, and then we come back and hit a 3.
Gray out high, goes against Trey Farr, and Farr picks up foul number 3. That was exactly what we did not want to see happen. First team foul, 3rd personal on Trey Farr. So what does Coach Rob Nielsen do? Leave him in a little bit, pull him out so he does not pick up foul number 4. Matt Gray misses the first free throw.
In this position, you're really danged if you do, danged if you don't. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't try to milk him for a few more minutes.
Gray doesn't even draw iron on the second free throw. And now full court pressure being implemented by the Bruins. Traden gets it into Johnson. And Johnson will be handing back to Branson Blackner. Blackner across the timeline. Here's the trap. He gets away from it. Johnson in the corner, gets away. Elevates, shoots the 15-foot jumper. In and out, no good. Rebound, Asa McCord.
It's been a tough night shooting for Braden.
Johnson goes to the hoop, draws the foul on, or Branson Blackner draws the offensive foul, I should say. Spencer Johnson foul number 2, and the first team foul on the Bruins.
He kind of gave away his intention a little early and allowed Branson to anticipate and draw the foul.
Badgers with the ball, Traden Christensen gets a pick from Branson Blackner, goes to the top of the key. Asa McCord comes out on him. Now over on the left wing to Darian Nebeker. Back to Braden Johnson. Jump hook, good.
They got the mismatch, Gary. They got Johnson on a guard, and then he punished him down low.
Almost stolen by Branson Blackner. Hill gets it back. Over to Asa McCord, looking inside for Gray. That is crazy.
And I didn't see
Trey
that one
Farr
at all.
gets called for the foul. That could have gone easily on Matt Gray because he was using his extended arm to keep Trey Farr away from him.
That's to me, that's just a no call. It's college basketball. Let him play. That nothing in that sequence had any bearing on the play at all.
No,
it's away from the ball, and that's what drives coaches crazy. That almost gives you the feel that Stripes are inserting themselves when this is a good game. They don't need to be doing that.
Well, this is one that I might go home and watch again because it looked to me like Matt Gray had his arm extended. Hill elevates and shoots the 3 out of the corner, hits the side of the bankboard. Badgers lead by 1, 51-50, but Trey Farr is out with his 4th personal. Traden Christensen penetrates, puts up the shot, it's good, but they're going to call the foul first on Spencer Johnson. Spencer Johnson picks up foul number 3 and his 2nd team foul.
And I'd love to see Snow continue just clear a side out for Traden and let Traden go to work on Johnson off the dribble. I just don't think Johnson can guard him.
Or Nebeker. He's guarding Nebeker now. The Badgers throw away the inbounds pass. They don't get it high enough, and Justice Hill comes up with the steal. To Asa McCord. Asa McCord draws the foul on Braden Johnson. Braden, foul number 2. And the 3rd team foul on the Badgers.
Find McCord because they like to isolate him up on top of the key, and if you slough off, they throw it to him for a 3.
Into the corner. Now out, Asa McCord from the wing, shoots the three, off the mark, no good. Rebound, Braden Johnson.
Boy, they dodged a bullet because McCord doesn't miss many of those.
Traden penetrates, puts up the shot, has it blocked by Christian Papula. Here come the Bruins the other way, and the alley-oop to Justice Hill, and Hill elevates and dunks it with one hand.
You love to see guards go up in the air. That was beautiful.
Justice Hill, only 6 foot, and he elevated way up high. Jonah Roth went inside, has his shot blocked, but he gets it back again. Nebeker all alone, top of the key for three. Front of the iron, no good. Jonah Roth with the rebound to Braden Johnson. Instead of taking the 15-footer, backed out and then fakes the three. Gets the ball back again inside the paint. Back out to Traden. Traden penetrates, goes strong and lays it in. He thought about dunking it. Didn't have the right steps and wisely lays it over the front of the rim. Badgers back on top by 1.
Just get it up on the board, right? The point's on the board.
Hill for three. No good. Rebound, Jonah Roth. Here come the Badgers and a 1-point lead, 53-52. Branson Blackner out of the corner for three. No good. Rebound, Asa McCord has it knocked away from him. Out of bounds, it'll still be Bruin ball.
That was a good look for Branson and had his feet set, and most of the time you'll take that shot any day of the week, but that one just didn't quite go for him.
Asa McCord comes out. And checking in is James Lee for the Bruins. So it'll be Christian Papula to run the offense for the Bruins, guarded by Branson Blackner. To Lee. Lee way out high, gets a pick from Matt Gray. Backs up, shoots the three. Air ball. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Badgers. 30-second timeout is going to be taken by Kyle Taylor of the Bruins. We'll keep it right here and turn this into a Douglas Dentistry timeout. You'll feel like showing off that beautiful smile. Call 283-3800. Badger lead 53-52 with 15:46 remaining here in this contest. The bad news is Trey Farr has 4 fouls. He's on the bench and he'll be there for a while.
Yeah, he's going to probably, especially if Snow can continue to keep it close like this. I imagine he's got to sit until at least the 6 or 7 minute mark.
I was thinking 8, so we're pretty close to on the right track there. So far it's been Traden Christensen and Branson Blackner and Braden Johnson with the point load for the Badgers. Traden with 4 points here in the second half. Branson Blackner hit the big 3 and Braden Johnson has 2.
Well, one thing about it is Snow is finding some matchups that work in their favor, and I'm going to repeat myself, but I really like it when they kind of clear aside for Traden Christensen and let him have some space to go to work off the dribble. Spencer Johnson for the Bruins, he's a really nice player, but he's not got the foot speed, or at least he hasn't demonstrated that Traden can get where he wants to go, and then that'll bring the help defender to stop at the rim, and then he can lay it off for the bunny or get to the rim himself.
So coming out of the timeout, the Badgers will have the ball and the 1-point lead. The Bruins have gone to full court pressure defense. Badgers get it inbound to Branson Blackner, and Blackner will bring it up. Across the timeline with the right-handed dribble. Bruins jump out and double team him. He gives up to Johnson, now to Nebeker. Nebeker guarded by Hess. Nebeker a couple of dribbles, gives it to Johnson, top of the key. Back to Traden. Clock running down. Traden didn't even think of his shot. Johnson, fall-away jumper, good. Oh, Braden Johnson with the fall-away 15-footer.
The degree of difficulty on that shot, that was an NBA-type move. Great job, Braden. If he wakes up, that's a great sign for the Badgers.
Popula, guarded by Traden Christensen, penetrates and kicks to Lee. Lee elevates in the paint with the floater, with the one-hand floater, and gets it to go. James Lee with 4. Back to a 1-point lead, 55-54. Christensen penetrates, gives it to Blackner. Blackner fakes the 3, steps to the right, hits it, and they don't call the foul as he went to the ground. Branson Blackner with 9.
Well, Traden Christensen's penetration set up his teammate, and then the great pump fake by Branson, and then he drilled it home. That was beautiful basketball.
Now to Lee as the Bruins on the attack. Lee loses it and then recovers. Inside to Gray. Stolen away by Branson Blackner. Blackner goes to the ground and calls a timeout, a 30-second timeout. Badger lead is 4, 58-54. And the timeout is a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it right here.
Well, here again, a chance to for Coach Rob to draw up a play. I really like the ball in Traden Christensen's hands. Get your shooters in the corners or out here on the wing. Maybe a little ball screen action, or just clear the side and let Traden go to work. And then maybe dive someone to the rim so that you can maybe get a dump off for a bunny. And then have your shooters spaced, have their feet set, tell them to be ready.
Because he can get it to you.
Yes, he can.
He makes things happen. So unofficially, I think this is the Badgers' biggest lead. They led by 3 in the first half, was their biggest lead. They lead by 4 right now, 58-54.
Well, this personnel grouping, for whatever reason right now, they're playing well together. They found a rhythm together, and that's great because the longer these minutes tick off and you have a lead or it's close and then you can get far back in, that's a great sign.
Braden Johnson gets the inbounds pass to Traden Christensen. And the Bruins will back off a little bit now and go into their half-court defense. Branson Blackner getting a pick from Jonah Roth up high. Now they go to Nebeker. Inside, Traden Christensen goes up strong, misses the layup as he was guarded by James Lee. From point-blank range, Traden unable to come up with it. James Lee kicks it in the corner. Three-point shot out of the corner by Hess is no good. Rebound, Asa McCord to Papula, to Lee. Inside, Matt Gray misses the layup. The rebound, Jonah Roth.
I think Roth got a piece of it from behind.
Branson Blackner from the right wing. 3 is good. Branson Blackner has 12.
That's back-to-back threes for Branson. He's heating up.
Badger lead is now 7. Papula steps back, shoots the 3. No good. Long tip is going to be the Bruins. And the Bruins have the ball. They'll bring it back across the timeline. James Lee way out high. Gets a pick by Matt Gray. Slips it, now goes to the paint. Puts up the shot, off the mark, no good. Intimidation by Braden Johnson. Johnson gets the rebound. Branson Blackner for left wing. He wanted another 3. Badgers didn't see him. Now he launches the way long 3 and hits it.
Heat check, Gary.
Take that.
Oh, my.
That was way behind the three-point line.
Oh, man. Get a TO, baby.
The Bruins are going to take a timeout. It's a full timeout. The Badgers lead at 64-54 with 12:38 remaining. We'll take this timeout as well. We'll be back after this.
No matter how you connect, Centricom delivers fast, reliable internet and powerful whole-home mesh Wi-Fi throughout your home for intense gaming, easy sharing, and buffer-free streaming on every device, all at once. With experts ready to help. Connect to faster internet. Connect with Centra Wi-Fi. Connect to now. Call or click Centracom.com to upgrade your internet today.
Zions Bank has been committed to community, integrity, teamwork, trust, and value for over 145 years. The reason? That's when the first customer walked through the front door, and ever since, Zions Bank has shown the customer service it isn't just a department. It's in everything we do. For established principles you can count on, Zions Bank is for you. You'll see these principles in actions at zionsbank.com or any Zions Bank branch. We haven't forgotten who keeps us in business. A division of Zions Bank Corporation, N.A., member FDIC.
Activity Center. Badgers with their biggest lead, 64-54. Hill passes on the baseline to Chang. Three-pointer is off the mark, no good. And the foul is going to be on Asa McCord.
Kind of hand fighting in there with Braden Johnson, but Braden had the better position. And so the whistle goes against McCord.
That's only his first.
I thought the defense on that ball screen again that forced Hill to make that hard corner pass was really good.
Badgers have the advantage. They had Jonah Roth inside, doesn't go to him. Penetration by Johnson. Johnson goes up for the dunk. It's blocked by Ed Chang. Here come the Bruins the other way. Spencer Johnson back to Hess. Hess for the long three, and it's good. There's a 5-point turnaround right there as the Badgers went for the dunk, missed it, and it turns into 2 the other way.
That was just great basketball. You can't blame Braden for going. He went in as hard as he could, and just the height there, got this block, and then the nice shot by Hess.
Braden Johnson, right wing, penetrates to the free throw line. Out to Branson Blackner. Johnson fakes, kicks, Traden Christensen into the paint. Baseline, Matt Norman launches the three, fall away, no good. And the long rebound comes down, but Traden Christensen gets called for the foul, trying to take it away from Spencer Johnson. So that's the third on Traden. Fourth team foul on the Badgers. Duckworth checks in. Jonah Roth comes out.
Badgers are going small here, Gary. This is probably the smallest lineup they've played all evening.
And the lead is 7 right now for the Badgers. 64-57. Hess down low, stolen away by Johnson. And now Ed Chang is going to get called for the foul and trying to take it away from Duckworth. That is just the second on Chang. Fourth team foul on the Bruins. So each team with 4.
It's like he was checking his pockets to see if he had some milk money or something.
And let's check the scoreboard, the Central Valley Medical Center scoreboard. 43-33, CSI with the 10-point lead, so USU Eastern making a little bit of run to start the second half. Braden Johnson wanted to penetrate, gives it to Duckworth. Duckworth out high, guarded by Asa McCord. Duckworth goes by him, goes baseline. Knocked out of bounds, and they say no foul. He just stepped out of bounds. They give it back to the Bruins. Still a 7-point lead. 64-57 for Snow College. Penetration by Hill. Hill's layup is good.
When he comes downhill in attack mode, he's going to get to the rim. He's just too quick.
Lead is down to 5. Penetration by Branson Blackner. Follow-away jumper off the glass, no good. Rebound Traden Christensen. Out to Braden. Johnson looking inside for Traden. Traden's got it, guarded by Spencer Johnson. Left-handed shot is off the mark. It looked like he got fouled, no call. Here come the Bruins again, trying to chip away still at that lead. Asa McCord picks up the ball, hands back to Spencer Johnson. Back to McCord.
Yep.
That was going to be called on Ed Chang. So Ed Chang picks up foul number 3.
Kind of extended his arm.
Trying to post up down there. That's the same thing that Matt Gray did, and they called it on Trey. Yeah. 64-59. Badgers lead by 5 with 10 minutes to go. Traden Christensen to Duckworth. Around to Johnson. Johnson fakes the 3 to Traden. Traden gets a pick from Branson Blackner. Traden guarded by Hess. Now to Norman. Back to Trey. Penetrates, kicks. Branson Blackner fakes the 3. And Johnson elevates and comes down on him. So Spencer Johnson now with 4.
Well, that's what happens, you know. Blackner's crafty. He's hit some threes. And so he got it in space. And here comes Johnson on the defense and just gave him the shot fake and then drew the foul.
Tutu Majak is checked in and Ed Chang comes out. Badgers get a 20-second shot clock here after the foul. And they have the ball. Traden in 3-point territory. Doesn't take it. Inside to Johnson. Johnson baseline guarded by Johnson. Braden, pump fake, baseline jumper, off the mark, no good. Traden Christensen had boxed off well and tips it, and the Badgers get a reset. Branson Blackner to Duckworth. Duckworth out high, guarded by Justice Hill. Duckworth penetrates, goes up for the shot, stripped away by Justice Hill. Hill on the fast break over to Asa McCord. Asa McCord lays it in, It's good, and they call the foul on Traden Christensen. So Traden now with 4 personals. Asa McCord gets the bucket, his first of the second half. He has 7.
Foul trouble kind of starting to mount for the homestanding Badgers.
Just the 5th team foul on Snow College. But Asa McCord a chance at the 3-point play now. And Trey Farr is going to check in with 9 minutes to go. Free throw is good. So Asa with 8. Trey Farr in and Traden Christensen out.
So Duckworth and Blackmer will have to run the guard line. Johnson and Norman on the forwards.
Braden Johnson looking inside for Trey Farr. Farr has it, backs in on Majok. Nice pump fake, goes up, draws the foul on Tutu Majok. Tutu foul number 3. And that is the 6th team foul. Nope, check it, 7th on the Bruins here in the second half. Ed Chang was not on the bench very long. He will check back in, as well as Jay Allen Tovar at the free throw line. Trey Farr to shoot 2. Free throw is on the way and good. Trey with 9. So Asa McCord out. Tutu Majok out.
And he's not happy about it.
No, he's not. So Ed Chang just had a brief breather. Trey's second free throw, good.
Now this is a very big lineup for the Bruins. It's going to be a contrasting matchup styles here.
Out high, Justice Hill goes all the way for the easy layup.
They ran a little exchange there as Chang came out and brought Farr with him, and then that opened the paint for Justice Hill's penetration.
Lob inside for Trey Farr, guarded by Ed Chang. Nice step under by Trey Farr, drew the contact. Again, no call.
That was tough.
That's a lot of contact for nothing.
Fully expected to hear a whistle there.
Trey missed the shot, and the rebound came down to Ed Chang. Justice Hill backs up, fakes the 3, goes to Chang. Chang shoots the floater, no good, gets the tip and puts it right back in again.
Well, all his momentum was taking him right to that rebound, and the way the rebound just careened right back to him. Lucky bounce.
And we're tied at 66 with just under 8 minutes to go. Braden Johnson shoots the 3, back of the iron, no good. Here comes Hill, guarded by Branson Blackner. Nice head and shoulder fake, goes long. Underneath the J. Allen Tovar, and just like that, the Bruins are back on top by 2, 68-66. And Coach Nielsen has seen enough. He's going to take a full timeout. We'll take the timeout as well. Bruins on top, 68-66. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
CO Building Systems in Ephraim manufactures a complete line of pre-engineered metal buildings of all sizes. Plus, they are your headquarters for custom metal roof and wall panels for your home or business, including all trim and accessories. All of their roof and wall panels are available in several gauges and over 20 different colors. For a free cost estimate or more information, contact CO Building Systems in Ephraim. 800-262-5347. That's 800-262-5347. Online at cobuildings.com.
My name is Richard Anderson. I'm one of the general surgeons working at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, Utah. My trajectory was not into surgery at first. I decided to become a research scientist, but I had no opportunity to work with people. Since moving to this area, I have made lasting friends, lifelong friends, and I have enjoyed providing the same sort of quality surgical care that they can obtain in Salt Lake or Provo, but with more prompt and certainly more personal service.
Wow. And I think that was 2 free throws by Trey.
Welcome back to the Horn Activity Center. Gary Chedister with you, and Rhett Jackson joining me courtside. The Badgers have given up the lead. They led it at the last timeout with 12:38 remaining. The Badgers led 64-54. That timeout was taken by the Bruins. In the last 5 minutes, the Bruins have gone on a 14-2 run. The only points were 2 free throws by Trey Farr.
Just tip your hat to the Bruins. It's been a pretty impressive run here.
Trey Farr, guarded by Ed Chang, and the Badgers don't go inside to him. Instead, they work it around the perimeter. Now Nebeker inside, guarded by Christian Papula. Nebaker banks it home.
Showing his versatility in the post-up against a good defender in Papula, but Nebaker would not be denied.
Hill loses the dribble. Branson Blackner comes up with it. Trey Farr goes up high with the left hand. Shot blocked by Ed Chang. Here comes J. Allen Tovar back the other way, and he dunks it home with two hands. Boy, too many of those where the Badgers miss it on one end and it turns into easy points on the other for the Bruins. Back to a 2-point lead, 70-68. Nebaker gets it down low. Guarded by Justice Hill, the much smaller Hill. Nebaker backs in, now he's doubled by Ed Chang. Turnaround jump hook, off the mark, no good.
Oh, that was a tough break. There's no other way to describe that.
That ball was all the way down, touched the net, didn't it?
Yeah, he did everything right there, but just, it's a cruel game sometimes.
Badgers on defense. Out high is Christian Papula, guarded by Nebaker to Ed Chang. Drags the pivot foot, no call. Elevates and shoots the three, no good. Rebound Branson Blackner. 70-68, Badgers down by 2. In the corner, Braden Johnson penetrates to the free throw line, now gives it to Nebaker. To Blackner. Back to Nebaker, looking inside for Trey Farr. Farr gets it down low, guarded by Ed Chang. Trey Farr maybe tried to do too much there. The crowd does not like it, but I didn't see it. It looked like Trey might have just lost the ball.
I think he was just off balance.
Papula over on the wing to Chang. Chang, guarded by Johnson, tries to go inside to Tovar. To Papula. Puts up the shot off the glass. Great move by Christian Papula.
Well, that was Nebaker did everything he could as a defender. Just Papula just found a way.
Bruins now up by 4. Long shot for 3 by Taylor Miller. Off the mark, no good. Justice Hill the rebound. And Traden Christensen will check in at the next dead ball, as will Asa McCord. Hill out high, Tovar for 3. Air ball, no good. So Traden Christensen will check in. Taylor Miller comes out.
I'm going to give Taylor a shot out there. He had a good closeout on Tovar, and I think going to influence that shot coming off his wrist wrong.
I agree. Spencer Johnson's going to check in, and coming out is J. Allen Tovar. Also coming out is Adam Hess. Badgers right now go with Nebaker, Branson Blackner, Traden Christensen, Trey Farr, and Braden Johnson. Traden Christensen way out high. Guarded by James Lee. Penetrates, loses it, gets it back again. Goes to Branson Blackner, now inside to Trey Farr. Farr backs in, double team, loses the ball and gets it back again. Goes behind the back to Nebaker. Nebaker cannot hit the circus shot though. Bruins with the ball, Asa McCord to Christian Papula. Looking inside to Matt Gray. Matt Gray comes out now and sets a pick. Switch, and Trey Farr is guarding Christian Papula. Papula loses it out of bounds, but they say the Badgers touched it. That's a play that Christian Papula was pushing off with his offhand the entire time he made that drive, or did I see something?
Well, and I think that's maybe one reason why they didn't hit Branson with a foul, because they just kind of let that go. 7 seconds in the shot clock.
Way out high, Papula. Now to Matt Gray in 3-point territory. One dribble, back around to Papula. Launches the 3 under a lot of pressure. Misses everything. And they're going to give the ball to the Badgers on the shot clock violation.
Credit the Badger defense.
Good defense there. 4 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. Badgers down by 4, 72-68. Traden Christensen penetrates, dishes into the corner to Nebaker, fakes the 3, steps to his right, launches the 3, off the mark, no good. Rebound comes down to Papula. Papula penetrates, shot on front of the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, Nebaker comes up with it. Fast break, ahead to Trey Farr. Farr backs in. Oh, nice scoop pass to Traden Christensen.
Beautiful. He saw Traden the whole way. We just didn't know it, and then he just drew everybody to him, and then the beautiful pocket pass.
72-70. Badgers have cut it to a 2-point deficit. James Lee penetrates, draws, the offensive foul. There it is, Trey Farr. And James Lee gets foul number 2. 8th team foul on the Bruins.
Well, I just, my initial reaction on was, you know, you got to tip your hat to Trey Farr, but man, what a well-played game. This has been really fun basketball, quality basketball here tonight.
Traden Christensen at the free throw line. Goes all the way with the left hand and lays it in.
Oh, we're tied, Gary.
Traden with the move. He's got 12, and we're tied at 72 with 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go.
A 3-minute ball game.
And the Bruins are going to take a timeout. We'll take the timeout as well. 3:10 remaining, 72-72. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Benjamin Franklin must have had dental and oral health in mind when he said, "An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure." Douglas Dentistry offers many preventive dental treatment options, including checkups and cleanings for the whole family. Hi, this is Dr. Douglas. Let us care for all your family's dental health.
Douglas Dentistry is located in Ephraim at 41 West, 700 South, across from Los Amigos. Ask about our in-house dental benefit program for those without insurance.
Call 283-3800. That's 283-3800. And remember, prevention is the best medicine.
Little Caesars Pizza in Nephi and Ephraim boasts the most cheese and the most common toppings at the nation's best prices. Family parties, work crews, office staff, or athletic teams all benefit when Little Caesars is asked to tame our hunger. From hot and ready to deep dish and everything in between, everybody wins with Little Caesars. Give Little Caesars Pizza a try today, and you'll still be wearing a big old smile tomorrow. That's Little Caesars Pizza, 462 North Main in Ephraim and 1010 North Main in Nephi.
Welcome back to the Horn Activity Center. Gary Chedester and Rhett Jackson with you. Snow College Badgers and the Bruins of Salt Lake Community College all tied up at 72. And it'll be Bruin ball. And they inbound to Justice Hill. Hill guarded by Branson Blackner. Pulls up, shoots the 15-footer, almost banked it in. No good, but the rebound comes down to Braden Johnson. And the Badgers will slow it up. Darian Nebaker on the right wing. Jab step, fakes it inside, goes back out to Traden. Traden way out high, guarded by Papula. Goes behind the back. Now to Johnson. Johnson to Nebaker. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Nebaker penetrates, has it stolen away. Weak side help by Christian Papula.
Both defenses did a great job.
Asa McCord launches the three and draws the foul on Jonah Roth. Oh my gosh. Second foul on Roth, 6th team foul on the Badgers. And Asa McCord will go to the free throw line and shoot 3.
Now that one, to say that one hurts is an understatement.
2 shots, they say.
Well, that takes a little bit of the sting away.
A little bit. And Trey Farr will check back in, but it is 2 shots. Asa McCord, 8 points in the game. Hits the first free throw. He's got 9. Trey Farr in, Jonah Roth comes out.
Well, and that foul also hurts because at that point in time you had the foul to give. And that could have been real important coming down the stretch, but that luxury's taken away now.
McCord's second free throw on the way and good again. So McCord with 10, and the Bruins have really spread it out. McCord with 10, Hill with 10, Ed Chang with 10, Spencer Johnson with 9, and Jay Allen Tovar with 11. Traden Christensen on the right wing, watches Cutters, keeps the dribble alive, now penetrates the free throw line to Braden Johnson. Braden, a couple of dribbles, 9 seconds on the shot clock. Traden Christensen goes into the paint, a lot of contact again, and no foul called, but Traden gets the bucket to go. He's got 14.
He gets into the paint, and he is a handful for any guard. I mean, Christian Papula is a great athlete, but Traden Christensen more than up to the task.
Papula, guarded by Traden, gets the double pick up high, now goes to the paint, blocked by Traden Christensen, and they call him for the foul. That is horrible.
So
that is a bad call.
That'll be Trey's
They're
fifth
saying
foul.
He got him with the body, but I don't think so. That is bad.
What game are you watching?
That one hurts.
What is that, ref? What was that? Huh?
So Trey fouls out. Trey fouls out with 10 points. 8 in the first half, 2 in the second half. And Matt Norman will check in. At the free throw line will be Christian Papula to shoot 2.
Well, free throw shooting is, here we are tied. Everybody's in the bonus. Free throw shootings are real important.
Free throw by Papula is no good. Second free throw coming up for Christian Papula. Second free throw is on the way. This one is good. So Papula now with 5, and the Bruins with a 1-point lead with 1:37 remaining. 75-74. Branson Blackner, top of the key to Nebeker on the right wing. Nebeker against J. Allen Tovar. To Traden. Nebeker launches the 3. Off the mark, no good, and the rebound comes down to Papula.
That would have been great if that one would have gone in, but now you just got to play defense. There's still a couple, 2 or 3 possessions for each team with this shot clock and this time frame.
Justice Hill way out high, gets the pick from Tovar. Tovar standing at the top of the key. Hill has the 3 if he wants it. Instead, he tries to penetrate, throws up a wild shot, and the rebound comes down to the Badgers. Traden Christensen down to the baseline, looks at Cutters, now lobs way out high for Nebeker. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 42 seconds on the game clock, and the Badgers are going to take a timeout here.
It's a really good timeout.
We'll take the timeout as well. 75-74, the Badgers down by 1. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
San Pete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West, specializing in structural steel fabrication and erection. San Pete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hale Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. San Pete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time, at 685 East Main in Moroni. Call 800-261-1026, 800-261-1026, or sanpetesteel.com.
Intermountain San Pete Valley Hospital wishes the Badgers all the best, both during the game and in everyday life. We are proud to be a Snow College sponsor. Intermountain now offers Connect Care, which gives you access to a healthcare provider 24/7 from your own home on a smartphone, tablet, or computer for one low price. Just download the app to use. Keeping you close to home for your health care. Intermountain San Pete Valley Hospital, helping people live the healthiest lives possible.
Welcome back to the Horn Activity Center. Gary Chedester and Rhett Jackson with you. Badgers down 75-74 with 41.1 seconds remaining on the game clock, 17 on the shot clock. If they play their cards right here, they can get a 2-for-1.
And I think that has to be in the calculus of Coach Nelson when taking that timeout. I think drop a quick hitter and then play different defense. You know Justice Hill's going to have the ball in his hands. You want to go under the ball screens. You want to make him a shooter, not a driver.
And up in Twin Falls, it's a 7-point game, 62-55. Matt Norman gets the inbounds pass. Back to Traden Christensen. Guarded by Papula. Penetrates. That is, again, a horrible call. Traden Christensen crossed up Christian Papula. Papula is backing up and falling down, and they call the foul on Traden. At best, it should be a no call.
Exactly. I'm thinking that just play on.
Let him play. That's.
And that takes Traden out of the game now.
Nationally ranked Salt Lake Community College doesn't need that kind of help.
Yeah.
Why are you calling that kind of crap? 75-74. Timeout has been taken. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back in 60.
Spanish Forks Best kept secret, Shepherd's Carpets has opened a new location here in Richfield. Shepherd's offers everything from carpet, vinyl plank, as well as vinyl, hardwood, and laminate. Shepherd provides estimates, installation, and carpet binding. Make Shepherd's your total flooring source. Come in and see us at 410 North Main here in Richfield, Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 6, Saturday from 10 to 4. Call us at 435-865-2025. That's 865-2025.
Welcome back to the Horn Activity Center. Gary Chedester and Rhett Jackson with you. As the Badgers unfortunately get the turnover. And 75-74 is the score. The Bruins with a 1-point lead.
I would foul. As soon as Christian Papula touches the ball, I'd foul him, make him hit a front end.
I agree. And now they won't call anything. I mean, am I right?
No,
and how long did he wait to make that call? That's just nuts.
So I think they played it exactly how I would play it. And Papula, he's very athletic, but he missed a front end the first, or one of two just this last trip. This is a pretty big front end right here.
So Christian Papula at the free throw line was 2 for 2 in the first half, 1 for 2 in the second half, and he misses it. Rebound, Matt Norman.
Well, we got an entire shot clock to work here.
Only about a half a second difference on the game clock and the shot clock.
Well, great strategy.
So basically, you can take the last shot here, and you only need a 2 to take the lead.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and I just like the fact they fouled early. They didn't mess around. They put all the pressure on Papula. They let the Horn Activity crowd get after him and clank the free throw. I think they've set themselves up as good as you could ask for.
We'll take the timeout. The Badgers with the trailing 1 point, 75-74. Bruins on top with 24.6 seconds remaining. We'll be back in 30.
With a 3% cash bonus on balance transfers, a Mountain America Rewards credit card can put the whole world in your hands. Imagine the memories you'll make with a same-day cash bonus and rewards like event tickets and travel rebates. It's easy to transfer a balance through our mobile app or at a branch. Get your 3% cash bonus today.
Welcome back to the Horn Activity Center. 24.6 seconds remaining, 24 on the shot clock. So basically the Badgers can pretty much take the last shot here. They trail by 1. What do you like, Coach?
I think even though you could wait, I think you need because you are down 1 point, you need to go early. I don't think you wait.
Nate Duckworth to Darian Nebeker. Nebeker has a lane, goes up, passes back out to Duckworth. Duckworth in the paint, hits the shot, and they draw the foul. Nate Duckworth. Duckworth hits the bucket. The blocking foul is going to be called on Christian Papula, his first. And Nate Duckworth will be at the free throw line, a chance to make this a 2-point lead for the Snow College Badgers. We'll take the timeout.
I was going to say, finally, a whistle our way.
We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Are you not sure what to major in? Do you wish there was a place you could figure that out? Snow College is for you. It gave me a chance to be really involved in lots of different areas. My professors would actually talk to me and answer questions about my career options. At Snow College, not only did I figure out my major, I'm prepared to major in it.
Snow College is accepting your application right now. To get more information or schedule a campus visit, go to snow.edu. That's snow.edu. At Snow College, it is all about you.
Is your internet constipated? That's right, you heard me. Do you
suffer from the buffer?
Don't suffer anymore. Get things flowing again with gig internet speeds from MTCC. Our fiber to the home network gives you the speeds you need to do your business. Go gig today and let the internet flow. Side effects may include smooth video streaming, incredible online gaming experiences, the ability to use multiple devices at the same time, and an overall feeling of giddiness. You may even giggle. It's that fast. Some restrictions may apply. Not available in all areas.
Welcome back to the Horn Activity Center. Gary Chedester and Rhett Jackson with you. Let's set the stage. The Badgers just hit a bucket to go up by one, 76-75. Nate Duckworth on the penetration and the leap and leaner inside the paint. He was fouled, so he'll go to the free throw line. And a chance now to make it a 2-point Badger lead with 13.8 seconds remaining.
We were just talking off the air. This is a massive free throw right here.
Duckworth, one of the better free throw shooters on the Badger team. Steps up to the free throw line and misses it. Rebound Asa McCord. Here come the Bruins on the fast break. Christian Papula to the baseline, puts up the shot to Justice Hill. Hill hits it with 7.3 seconds. And the Badgers are going to take the timeout. Justice Hill gets the bucket. He's got 12. The great penetration by Papula. So now the Badgers down by one with 7.3 seconds. And I said, the bad news is at 13.8 seconds remaining. I think you repeated. The bad news is the Bruins score and leave 7.3.
So 7.3 is quite a bit of time. What you would like to do is you'd like to get the first pass to about at least the free throw line coming this way. And then then you have a lot of options. And if you can squirt someone off of a ball side cut off of maybe a staggered screen or something, and see if you can't put some pressure, step into either a three with a chance for a rebound, or see if you can't make the extra pass for an open three, because you know they're going to want to defend the paint. They're not going to want to give up a shot in the paint to lose the game.
Right.
So here again, Blackner or something, work to the wings or to the corner, and I really think Snow's going to get a decent look here. There's enough time if you execute.
I agree with you. You got plenty of time. Matt Norman has only got 3 points, but it's been a three-pointer, and it was a deep three-pointer. So coming back out of the break here, you got Branson Blackner, Matt Norman, Nate Duckworth, Darian Nebaker, and Braden Johnson. So the Badgers will have the ball in the backcourt. And it sounds like Coach Nielsen might advance it and take another timeout. I don't like that myself. I think if you get the momentum going towards the hoop, you just keep going. So Matt Norman will inbound. The Bruins have gone to full court pressure here. Branson Blackner getting set to go. Matt Norman throws it to Nebaker. Nebaker double team. And the Badgers take the timeout with 4.9 seconds remaining. So they'll have the ball at half court.
Well, coaches have all sorts of sneaky little plays that they drop for situational basketball. Good coaches spend a lot of time on it. 4.9, the ball's in your side of the court. Coach Rob's going to draw something up. Snow's going to get a good look. It's just a matter of whether they can knock it home.
All right. This is a Douglas Dentistry timeout, your first choice in dentistry and overall oral health. From general dentistry to sedation dentistry and teeth whitening, Douglas Dentistry. Call 283-3800. So for the Snow College Badgers, they're down by one, 77-76 with 4.9 seconds remaining. If we check the scoreboard up in Twin Falls, Idaho, 70-58 with just 46 seconds remaining. So it looks like the CSI Golden Eagles will finish in that number 3 spot. Badgers come out of the timeout with Duckworth, Braden Johnson, Nebaker, Branson Blackner, and Matt Norman. And they're playing extremely aggressive man-to-man defense. Nebaker behind the back, double team. Throws it away, and the Badgers don't get a shot off.
Well, I think it was deflected.
They might. No, are they giving it to the Badgers or the Bruins? No, they put .8 on the clock, and the Bruins have it. That is too bad to not even get a look. And that's going to be the final score. What a heartbreaker for the Badgers to lose it. 77-76. Now are they going to call a foul?
Yep.
Oh, jeez. So unless they put .1, oh, come on. Why even call the foul? Why even put him at the free throw line if you're only going to put .1 on the clock? That's
silly.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
Well, it was a fantastic basketball game, Gary. Both teams, you have to tip your hat to Salt Lake. When they were down by 10, they went on a 14-2 run, and then you got to tip your hat to Snow, and they regained the lead, and this was back and forth the rest of the way.
Johnson misses the first free throw, and he'll shoot another. Nobody touched it. So .1, the Badgers will have to inbound in front of the bench of the Bruins.
I don't even know if you have time to even tap it.
That's the only thing I can think of. So it's going to be Darian Nebeker. Nebeker to inbound. And he hits the ceiling. So that's going to end it. Badgers lose a tough one here at home to end their home season, 77-76.
They're going to say
now they're going to give it to the Bruins.
Because no one touched it.
So the Bruins will inbound in front of their bench with .1 second. It's taken longer to play this .1 than it took for the entire second half.
That was a fantastic game.
Yep. A tough one for the Badgers to lose, and they had their opportunities.
Yep.
They did. We'll take this opportunity for a timeout. Hopefully a word with head coach Rob Nielsen right after this.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
A lot can happen when your sidekick is a dog.
Kicker!
I got this. That's why you use Zelle in the Mountain America app. It makes sending and receiving money fast and easy. So Kicker and I can keep the adventure going.
Zelle is now in the Mountain America mobile app. Quickly send and receive money from almost anyone with a bank account in the U.S.
Kicker, my sleeping bag.
I've got this.
All with the convenience and security of the Mountain America app.
Welcome back to the Horn Activity Center and the post-game show with head coach Rob Nielsen. Coach, what a tough way to lose this one here at home. You guys battled in that second half, ended up with a 10-point lead, let that slip away, then battled back and had your chances here down the wire.
Yes, we did. We played really hard. They're a really good team. We battled with them, and they made a couple of plays, and we didn't. And really, that's the name of the game is that last 2 minutes. And we should have had a shot. You got to at least have a shot at the winner. You can't turn it over, and that's something that you just better job of coaching them up and getting them to do things at that last 2 minutes where everything's crucial. We gave up a lot of layups that just can't happen that last 2 minutes.
Right. And at the 3-minute, 3:10 mark, it was 72-72. So they end up scoring 5 points in the last 3 minutes, and you guys end up scoring 4, and that's the difference.
Yeah. We have we had some chances, we had some good looks. They didn't go in, and then it's a great ball game, a good team, and we battled them. So,
do you believe in moral victories at all?
No, but I believe that we learned a little bit that we can play these guys. So we'll meet them one more time, hopefully in about a week from Saturday night, and a lot of work ahead of us before that, but. our kids are confident. We learn a lot of things, and we battle with them, and we keep trying the game. We keep trading in the game. The fouls were there were some tough calls, I thought. And, it's we guys got to be smarter and be able to stay in the ball game.
And what I meant by the moral victory is just that these guys got to know, your team's got to know that you can play with Salt Lake now. I mean, you've got to play and like you say, not do a couple of the things down the stretch there that you did with the turnovers and giving the easy layups, but you got to know that they can play with them.
Right. The real challenge, we had a 10-point lead, and it went we gave up about 4 layups right in a row and just didn't get back defensively and gave things up that we weren't ready defensively. And that 10-point lead we had to build on, and we didn't.
Okay. So the way things will shake out now, it looks like CSI defeated USU Eastern up there tonight. So they'll be in that number 3 spot. So you'll play CSI on Friday.
Friday afternoon, Friday evening probably with CSI. So
right.
that'll be a game. We got to go back up there. We're up there and we're able to find a way to beat them. We'll have to do it again.
Okay. USU Eastern jumped out to an early lead, just couldn't hold on to it. Fell down by as many as I think 16 at the half. Battled back to get it to within 10 or so, but ended up losing. I think the final score was 14.
Yeah, they got some things going on over there with coach, and it's a sad deal. We're supportive of coach and hope that your wise minds prevail and he keeps his job.
Okay. And the Badgers, you guys know you can beat CSI up there. Like you say, you beat them up there just 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and we had a lot of guys step up, and we just need to get both Branson and Matt to both play together at the same night, hit a couple of threes, because one of them's hot one night, one of them's the next, so we got to get them both playing for this next couple of weeks.
Didn't look like Matt looked for a lot of his shots. He had the 3 points in the first half. Branson Blackner hit some big threes for you in the second half. Nate Duckworth, I thought, had a great game for you off the bench, especially in the first half.
Yeah, Nate played well. He came in and made some good plays and got us the lead, so everybody's playing. We're getting better and just learning, and hopefully we can make a little run this next 2 weeks.
Okay, so we'll be back on the road. We play at Colorado on Saturday to finish off the regular season.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks, Coach, for joining us on the postgame show. We'll take this opportunity for a 60-second timeout. When we come back, we'll take a look at some of the stats and have some final comments, plus our players of the game. We'll have the Little Caesars player of the game for Fresh Pizza Fast. Make a pit stop at the Little Caesars in Nephi and Ephraim. We'll also have the Sanpete Steel Man of the game. Sanpete Steel, done right and on time. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
No matter how you connect, Centricom delivers fast, reliable internet and powerful whole home mesh Wi-Fi throughout your home for intense gaming, easy sharing, and buffer-free streaming on every device all at once. With experts ready to help. Connect to faster internet. Connect with Centra Wi-Fi. Connect to now. Call or click Centricom.com to upgrade your internet today.
Zions Bank has been committed to community, integrity, teamwork, trust, and value for over 145 years. The reason? That's when the first customer walked through the front door, and ever since, Zions Bank has shown the customer service it isn't just a department. It's in everything we do. For established principles you can count on, Zions Bank is for you. You'll see these principles in actions at zionsbank.com or any Zions Bank branch. We haven't forgotten who keeps us in business. A division of Zions Bank Corporation, N.A., member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Horn Activity Center. Gary Chedester and Rhett Jackson bring you the postgame show. Snow College Badgers lose a tough one here at home, 77-76. They had their opportunities. A missed free throw there towards the end, and then another possession, and just turn it over. Didn't even get, and that's what hurts the most, I think, is you don't even get a look at the basket, a chance to shoot.
Yep.
To be able to take that lead and win the game.
And they, Snow had actually done a pretty darn good job of having that assist to turnover ratio. Salt Lake was incredible. They had 19 assists to only 5 turnovers for a game of that hard physicality. You just have to tip your hat to them. That's a plus 14 in that department. Snow was plus 5. So, but the 8th turnover was the one that sunk the ship. One other really quick item is the difference in the game is Snow outshot both from the field and from beyond the arc, outshot Salt Lake. But the difference is 21 free throw attempts for Salt Lake and only 6 for Snow. And
that is tough.
And it's not like Salt Lake shot the free throw really well. They were only 12 of 21, but 12 free throw made for Salt Lake, only 4 for Snow. So
that is so crazy.
That -8 right there is all you need to know why Salt Lake.
Well, and the trips to the line, they make 21 trips to the free throw line. The Badgers only 6.
Yeah, 3.5 times more trips to the so on your home floor, and it was a great game. And if you're a Snow fan, you walk out of here frustrated. I'm sure if you're Coach Rob, you're frustrated. If the players are frustrated. But like I heard you talking in that post game, you know without a shadow of a doubt you can play with Salt Lake, and don't be surprised if they don't have another crack at them at the tournament and on a neutral floor. A couple of whistles here or there, and Snow would have a chance to win that whole thing.
That'd be exciting, but you got to win on Friday to be able to get there. All right, so quickly we'll wrap up the scoring for you. Traden Christensen finishes with 14. Branson Blackner with 15 for the Badgers. 10 points for Trey Farr, 12 for Nate Duckworth, 14 for Darian Nebaker, 6 points for Braden Johnson, 3 for Matt Norman, and 2 for Jonah Roth coming off the bench for Snow College. So our Little Caesars player of the game, $5 large pepperoni or cheese pizza for fresh pizza fast, from classic hot and ready to deep dish Hula Hawaiian. Make a pit stop at Little Caesars. Our player of the game is
Darian Nebaker.
Okay, Darian Nebaker, who finishes with 14 points. And our Sanpete Steel man of the game. We're going to give away a Sanpete Steel hoodie. One of the major steel fabricators in the Intermountain West is Sanpete Steel, and our steel man of the game is
Nate Duckworth, 12 points. Hit the basket. You had 8 off the bench and a really nice run in the first half, then hit that basket to give Snow the ever-tantalizing lead, if it was ever for just a short period of time late in the game, but he did a great job off the bench.
All right, so congratulations to those players. We'll be back on the road on Saturday. We'll be on the air at about 5 p.m. on Saturday as the Badgers take on Colorado Northwestern Community College. That'll wrap up the regular season, and then they'll be playing probably in the evening game on Friday. So probably around 7 o'clock, the Badgers will be taking on the College of Southern Idaho once again. For Red Jackson and for head coach Rob Nielsen, I'm Gary Chedester. Thanks to the Snow TV crew making this broadcast possible. Have a pleasant weekend, everyone.
You've been listening to exciting Snow College Badger basketball on South Central Utah's sports leader, KMTI AM 650. This sports broadcast has been brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. Join us again for more Snow Badger basketball action on KMTI AM 650.